The subtitles think I'm saying boy. Boy, boy, boy. Getting my controller untangled from everything. Well, not really. Where's the screen? Give me the screen. There we go. Welcome. Welcome to Fallout 4. I actually kind of wanted to shut up. There we go. Just be quiet for a bit, Fallout. I wanna do my preamble, I guess, because I don't think I've ever started a stream where I've just immediately gone hey into the game, unless it's a bonus stream. But even then, I usually just sit with the thing for a bit and be like, hey, welcome to my stream. But yes, if you're a VOD watcher, you're probably seeing this bit, so you know this stuff is especially for you. I was hoping this could be the first stream for a while that we saw my face. Shaved my face, but it didn't really shave so well because it's still all lasered, and I was like, oh. And then someone started honking at me outside, and that was quite distracting. There may be sounds of building work or something. The honking is still occurring. Please, no more honks. You've had 3. Well, you've really had 4 honks. There's a 5th honk, or like a 5, 6, 7 honk. I'll be very annoyed because who honks? Why would you honk? What's the purpose of honking? It's for like danger. It's not for I can't be bothered to leave the car. Maybe if your car is eating you, you're allowed to honk and go, help, my car is eating me. Hello, Big Wooden Bridge. Thank you for the little skeleton toot from a channel called Bed Sores. See, a thing I always do whenever I see an emote is that I immediately try to judge it to see if it's a safe channel or not. Now, that sounds ridiculous, but like, I don't know, when you're me and you're on Twitch, it's not a bad idea. Oh, I can't actually see it on this. Damn it. Because oh, there we go. I can click on it in OBS, but it won't actually show me the full thing. It'll only do that on. Oh no, I actually did show me the full thing. Sorry, I'm just looking at this person's channel. They play Tetris. They got big pictures of cats. Oh, they got chronic illness. Okay, I'm actually into this channel then. Maybe I'll give them a follow.
This is minimum chat.
Shh, stop saying things. They're trans as well. Oh my god. Wow, I'm definitely following them. Okay, cool channel recommendation. Thank you. Yeah, this is Fallout 4. If you don't know, I've been doing Fallout 4 for ages now. Hello, Scooters. This was originally the filler because I had no idea what to do, and none of my fancy new games were working, so we kept having to go further and further back in time. They usually end stream just before you start. Ah. Well, I'm unless they don't want it, I'm automatically aligned to anybody trans. Everywhere anyway, but also on Twitch because fuck me. You know, like the amount of things that have happened because I was trans on Twitch, and the most frustrating thing is that like the majority of cis people, even like trans supportive cis people, will be like, oh no, that's not because of transphobia, that's just because they're like that. And it's like, no, it's impacting me differently to my cis peers. It's transphobia. That's what that is. I'm having a different time. I'm having a worse time. It's transphobia. People are behaving weird to me when someone who is identical to me and essentially started in the same place is not having that issue. It's transphobia. And that's just the subtle stuff. Never mind the all the outrageous stuff. So yeah, no, I'm automatically actual allyship, I think. You know, like people say ally when they're like cis, and I'm like, yeah, but it's not really though. Like, unless you're gonna put yourself in harm's way every single time a trans person is in harm's way, which won't happen because you won't understand most of those. It's not really allyship. It's just a sort of fancy badge. I think if you're actually allied, you need to be someone who's in as much danger, I think. So like if the idea of allyship is real, I kind of sort of think maybe it only exists among trans people for other trans people, you know what I mean? No, there's other situations obviously that for other kinds of allyship, I suppose. But yeah, no. most people just sort of slap it on as a thing. It's frustrating. You know, I like people to be enthusiastic and want to try and stuff. But yeah, this has been a great set of streams of Fallout 4, and thank you. It means a lot to you. Thank you so much, Scoos. You're so kind all the time. Very, very nice. You know, and I do appreciate that a lot. I appreciate to hear that quite a lot because, I always wanted to do nice stuff for people in some way or something, and streaming was, like a thing for that. And yeah, no, I've enjoyed it, but I do, especially the last couple of months. I think it's because everything else has died down that I've had time to like spend energy on thinking about other things instead. I keep sort of second guessing myself, like, is it good? And it's like, does it need to be good? Like, if people like it, what does it matter? But I keep getting into my own head, and I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't do this so well, maybe it wasn't so professional, and it's like, it's fine, honestly, it's fine. Maybe it's because I might be because I'm streaming too much. I don't have that much energy. This is kind of might be a low energy stream. I don't know. We'll see. But it's also Fallout 4, and anything can happen. So let's get into that. Bam! Immediately the music is like this. I might actually want to turn that down a bit. There we go. Watch that not actually affected. Ah, that's right. So I returned to the safety base of Red Rocket, which should have been Sanctuary, but Sanctuary got overloaded with raiders, which we did eventually defeat thanks to Punchbag the robot, who is dead, unfortunately. But it's meant I've not trusted to live anywhere else. But we will need to start getting into some of the settlements a bit more. If for no other reason, just to stick settlers in them, so it's got a population, and then put defense in it so it doesn't get constantly attacked by raiders. Because the other thing that I want to do is I want to put the Minutemen artillery things in it, which I haven't unlocked yet, but I did just receive the quest. So we could go do that quest. But I'm really into, as is the main objective, truthfully, which will ultimately lead us to, I guess, completing the game, I guess. I don't know. This seems so far away now, especially because I'm not playing it every day. I'm playing it like once, maybe twice a week. It's getting all the magazines to get all the perks. Because I thought in my head that having all the perks would just make you like so incredible at the game. But honestly, just leveling up, which happens so much, especially because of how difficult I've made the game and how many enemies there are, sort of overtook that. But then I kind of counterbalanced by turning all the spawning up as high as possible, in as huge groups as possible. But then they kind of fight each other, so there's there's different levels to it. And of course, we've got the ghouls at night thing, which I'm very pleased with. I love mechanics like that. I would much rather I would much rather night be this like mechanic thing rather than just forgetting it's nighttime and being like, oh, I can't see.
Would you like me to go with you?
No, Ada, because I really want to find my old companions. I don't know what happened to them. We fenced all this in except for that bit up there, and that's a gate there. It gives me the impression of having a lot more space, because the road is sort of included, whereas normally I think of this as being the edge. That's kind of nice. I don't like how that's floating like that. Shall we add something? We maybe pick up like a tire or something. There's a tire. We just grab that and put it so it looks like it's, well, it's not quite enough. Not quite enough. Maybe a couple of tires or something. Just something so it looks like it's being held up. Is this a tire? Ooh. Oh. No, that's not a tire. No, that's also not a tire. Give me the tire. This is advanced Fallout building. You can't do this unless you have mods for whatever reason. Oh, kinda. Kinda. Oh, look, hey, look at this. That's fun. I don't actually know how to... Hang on, I'll just drop it. That's the easiest way to do that. And then we put it on the same location. And it push it. No. We can do this. No, that wasn't what I wanted. No, that wasn't what I wanted either. Why am I... You know, fuck's sake, whatever. Oh, another tire. There we go. We'll just keep throwing tires at it until it seems to solve the problem. No! No! Come on. Come on. Come on. It's so close to being good. That's fine. That's fine. That look. At least now it doesn't look like it's a big floating piece of wood. Oh look, there's more tires. There's just tires everywhere. I never even realized this. I've been running through this area the whole time. Oops. Because it's, I guess because it's modded or whatever, it just applies everything to the bottom. Although that might be a combination of mods actually, because I have a few building ones. Just to allow me to do things that there's certain building places where they really don't want you to have fun. Oh, that nearly fell through the earth. That would be bad. Oh, stop falling through the earth. Maybe it's fine if it falls through the earth. Maybe this is the solution. Nope. No, that one's gone forever. Come on, just one last. There we go. Whatever. That's gonna move, I'm sure, at some point. Yeah, Mel Franklin blinks. I made a little animation loop using Piskel, the worst named but best sprite animator thing that I found. I keep thinking there's two things I want to make with Metal Franklin. One was a suggestion, which was to have him like walking or something, because people love a little walking animation. And the other one I think was well, Metal Franklin breakdancing was an idea for ages, but like I'm not such a great animator. I really have to figure that one out, and that will take time. And I guess I just, I don't know. I any editing or animating or something, because it takes so much time, I'm almost like opposed to doing it just on that basis, which is a really bad reason. But I'm tired I'm so tired all the time. And I don't think it's depression anymore, because I actually am quite optimistic about a lot of things in my life, I would say. As opposed to the hardline depression I used to have, where I would be sad at nothing like all the time, which I don't feel like I have that anymore. So if you feel depressed, don't worry, it genuinely does pass. It really does. What doesn't it doesn't seem to pass as being tired all the time, but that's a physical thing, I think. I don't know, unless you can physically be depressed and just not mentally be depressed. I don't really know about that one. We're carrying a lot of things, and I wonder if we should store some of them. But I want to go back to the building that we were at, the school, I think it was, because there was one other room I hadn't gotten into. I need to break into. I don't think I have a 10mm, so that's going away. I really don't think I have a 45 or a 44, but I don't remember. I hate bullets being different. They should just be called whatever they are for the gun that they are. I'm sorry, but they should be. Unless you got two guns that use the same bullet, but they don't. They never do. 5.556. See, the issue. Actually, one of the issues I'm having. Do we have a? We have a Gauss rifle, don't we? Yeah, we don't have much ammo for this, but it's... Oh, fuck. Didn't mean to do that. It's clearly the superior gun. And we've got lots of stats that go into that make it higher. Like, sorry, I'm just adjusting something there. Oh, we got perks to level up as well. But yeah, no, I put pretty much all of them into Rifleman. Let's put that last one in and complete that. That's good. There's a bit of like, well, what do I put perks into now? Because there's loads of stuff that's fantastic. And I am wondering, what's the one that's the same target again and again and again? This one. Every attack on the same body part gains 50% accuracy. I mean, I would prefer to do more damage. Oh, it does if you level it up. Okay, fantastic. Oops. Let's level that up with the intention of getting the next one fairly soon. Yeah, because the next one 20% more damage. That's fantastic. So we can keep shooting something in the head over and over and over and over and over again. Hello, Spike. It's a bit like how in Skyrim everything eventually just becomes stealth archer. Now they did this on purpose because they recognized that the archery was one of the most fun bits of combat in Skyrim, and actually just thinking about that makes me want to go back and do it again. But the amount of XP you need to level up in archery is considerably lower than melee and mage as well, which I think is like one of the hardest ones. Come with me, dog meat.
Come on, boy. It's time.
I'm not really sure how you get affinity with dog meat. I just assume you keep playing the game. Hello, in the sky. Good to see you. We're playing some Fallout 4. I don't have much energy because I was streaming all weekend. I think is that's very clear to me. But that's fine. You know, end of Tuesday means kind of a tiny weekend for me for Wednesday. And then Wednesday, I think I'll, I don't know what I'll do. Right, let's get a vertibird. And then we'll always remember to change the grenade back to, like, something else. Because what always happens is I want to throw a grenade, and I end up throwing... Oh, what are you doing out here, Preston Garvey? Wait, are you here because you're patrolling from Sanctuary? Because I'm pretty sure that's where you're assigned. So you just walked all the way here, huh? There's a few companions that seem to be missing. I feel like maybe there is some glitches happening, which may actually be from mods instead of the vanilla game. Almost every mod, almost every bulk seems to be Fallout 4 more than it ever seems to be a mod, and I think that's very interesting. But I guess because they get much wider playtesting, right? Because a mod will see several thousand people, and in a sense they're all playtesters. I guess, I don't know. Doggy has no affinity mechanics. Well, fuck off then, Dogmeat. I could have sworn I got maximum affinity with Dogmeat once, and it's like plus damage to dogs. I don't think that's what it is. Hang on, I need Preston Garvey. Is he here? No. Fine, we'll take Dance then.
Excuse me,
Spike hates him.
Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that. Don't worry, boy. I'll make sure this soldier comes home alive.
Oh, it's talking pipe. Wait, don't I have power armor somewhere? Can I get in power armor before the vertibird goes? I don't think so. They just get smashed to pieces anyway. But I modded it so it doesn't... I still get all the carry weight boost that I would have from my gear whilst I'm in power armor, which is very important because otherwise power armor becomes immediately useless.
It's the only way to fly.
Dance like that. There we go. Very easy. Just keep doing that. Get affinity with him. Can we fly to Sanctuary and then not leave and then fly to where I want to go? Probably not. See, I would love to take Billy home, but Billy fucking disappeared. We're gonna have to, at some point, maybe today, we're gonna have to get everybody back. We're gonna have to find whatever NPCs are missing. We gotta get the guy from Nuka World. We gotta get McCready. Well, we don't really need to get McCready because I've got maximum affinity, but I do like him. We gotta get Billy. Who else have we gotta get? I don't know. If anyone else disappears. Oh, I could get Codsworth. Codsworth is here, Preston is here. I don't think there's any other companions. There somewhere in the wilderness is what's your face? I nearly said newsagent and I meant to say journalist, although she's actually the least effective journalist character in the whole game, because all of her journalism is entirely narrative stuff. I think if you just do the main quest line, she probably does seem like an active journalist. But if you just play the game, can't even see what's shooting me. This is a new issue we've started having. It's enemies that can shoot me that I can't see. Because the like view range has changed or something. I'm not really sure what that means. Yeah, Dance, you know how we're in Brotherhood of Steel Vertibird and we're being shot at? And you got a full set of armor and a gun. You think maybe... I don't know, just maybe... you could shoot a couple of them for me, Dance? I mean, I guess it's okay. Oh, I should eat. What did I eat today? I ate cornflakes, but I put sugar on them because, fuck the old cornflake man. Fuck the anti-Semitic, racist cornflake man that invented them and didn't want sugar on them. But then his capitalist brother was like, no, sugar. And they got in like a fist fight or something and he won. So, what's that? What's that that's moving so fast? I assume that's a ghoul. I don't want to shoot that if it's just someone having a nice jog, you know? Being shot at again. Rust Devils. Does this hit any of you? Did that hit any of you? I am glad that we're high enough that them shooting us doesn't really do that much damage. But it doesn't mean that me shooting them doesn't really do much damage. I don't know that this was the best gun to put on a Vertibird personally. So we're going back to the school. I seem to remember this school with all the pink sludge in it. And the ghouls are like really into eating it. And it's turning them pink. Which is upsetting. But there seems to be a theme in Fallout 4 that there's several different schools with like different color ghouls outside them. I think. I swear that's a thing. I feel like Spike would know. And it doesn't, I don't think there's any great secret to it. I think it's just a thing they did. But, oh good, Fallout 4 completely crashed. That's good. No warning. Just suddenly I was looking at OBS. Yeah, why, how come there's like multiple schools of like different colored ghouls, right? That's it's not just me. Multiple schools with different colored ghouls. Fallout 4. Where is your son? He's not at any of these schools. Why are you at schools? Fallout 4. I hope it opens again. I have a little issue running it these days, and I think it's because of the mods. Oh, it opened. It ran. First time, no issue. It still does that weird stuttering thing at the beginning, but that's always been like that. Fallout 4. All the schools have different colored ghouls. I swear that there must be like 4. There's a pink one, and then there's an orange one, and I think that's actually the only ones that I've seen.
Ah, wanted more, did you?
Thank you. Hello, Royal Rainbow. You've subscribed for 15 months? I can't believe that. I genuinely can't believe that. Have you just been subscribed this whole time? Ellis, far too warm. Is this the right place about turning the sun down? No, I love the sun being up. I am instantly happier when it's warm. I don't like the cold anymore. I'm done with the cold forever. I went to Barcelona in summer, and the sun, the heat that was coming up from Africa, I assume, because that seemed to be the direction that the wind was going, was just, I felt genuinely like God's presence on the earth. I need to fix the Fossilbot thing because it's actually showing essentially free messages. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Let me get right. Where's my Fossilbot tab? Oh, I closed it. How many tabs do I have open? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Do you know that free Wikipedia tabs open? One of them is The Skin of Our Teeth, which was a play that Armin Shimmerman was in. I was very interested to see that. But apparently it's very similar to Finnegan's Wake. So I'm interested in both of these because they're very strange plays. And then I also have a Wikipedia article for Hercules in New York because I forget who said that they were saving that for themselves because they knew it was going to be enjoyable. So I'm like, oh, I would also like to see that. I would love to see I don't know if it's even a bad film or what, but Right, let's just quickly log into this Fossabot thing. Oh my god, they changed the whole system? Oh no, these are audit logs. Ugh, why would I want audit logs? Delete these, close this. Oh, ew. Right. Is it in commands? Is it in keywords? It is, it's in keywords. We go down to... Oh, I need to make one for atomification. I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to edit this one. Hello, I left this message to prank you because you don't like auto shoutouts, but I think it's incredibly funny and people should enjoy your streaming content. That was supposed to be the new one. It's not supposed to have all this preamble about Chivalry 2 because I've ended that joke. I've ended the joke. The joke is retired. Yeah, there we go. So we still get the prank. We still get the acknowledgement that you don't like it, but it still does it. There we go. I don't know if that will replay as you say anything. It's a very muscly film. Oh, interesting. I would say I'm a... This is a weird thing to say. I feel like I'm more into muscles these days. And I don't mean it like... I just mean like... I think I used to be very anti-muscles and just like, all the time because of its association with sort of patriarchy and stuff. But, I don't know. I think the world is a bit different these days when it comes to muscles. So they're like, I like dislike them less, I think. Fuck all the storage stuff we did before. Whatever. I'm carrying everything. Come back in 4 hours to test it. Will I be streaming for it? It's Fallout 4, so it's very likely. I think I set it to like 1440 or something, which is like 4 hours and a half maybe. I don't know. You say come back. Are you saying you're gonna leave? Don't leave. No one's allowed to. No, anyone's allowed to leave. I prefer if they don't. Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know. I'm coughing. Probably just dehydration. Although I feel pretty hydrated. If anything, I keep hydrating myself thinking like I'm dehydrated, but actually I might be like overhydrated. Right, because we've got those perk points back. Put them both into concentrated fire. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's take Preston Garvey with us. Let's do. Obviously, having dance around was killing my game. Preston Garvey walking around here because he was last time. I don't see him. Maybe if we cross the incredibly radioactive water. See, if it touches your ankles, it doesn't radiate you. That's how it works. If it gets up to your neck, I guess. If it touches your hands. There he is.
Hey.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
That's kind of why I wanted you to come with me.
Come with me.
Come with
I
me.
need your help.
Sure thing, General.
Hello, Taki. One can only imagine what kind of mods and you've had appreciation of muscles will bring. Yeah, can we get like a topless, rippled Preston Garvey, please?
Hey.
What
have you got with you? Automatic combat shotgun, flamer. Preston's Molotov cocktail? Excuse me. We might have to go take you to Concord because there's... Oh, sorry, Concord, they keep calling it. Which I think is frankly a disgusting name. Concord! You know, that's alright. Concord? Really? In America? Isn't that a little bit unfair? Concord. Yeah, we got this one, boys. Good job. Although they probably sound British. We got this one, boys. Good job, fellow colonialists. Oh, we're getting attacked. Please let that be. Oh god, it's never one. Raider. Oh wait. We've got a story to tell. Fuck. Alright. Ah shit, they've got nuclear grenades. Don't stand still. Right, shoot them from vaguely here. Oh, let's try the new hitting them multiple times in the head. Does more damage. And is more accurate, so even if they fall over. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good. That's a good perk to have. Oh, everything's on fire. Including me, I think. Including me. Pow, 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 pow. 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 I'm knocking him over every time I'm doing that. Boom. I'm not taking that much damage, thankfully. What do you mean I have 0 chance to hit? Yow. Yow. Yeah, gun bash. There we go. Ooh. I've noticed with gun bash that it seems to do a little bit of extra damage. If they're very close to dying, it will just sort of complete it for you. You know, if they've got like 10, if it does like 10 damage, but they've got 11 health left, it seems like it does 11 damage. It's just an observation that I've had. Oops. What are you doing, kid? Hey, Preston, are you not seeing all the raiders? You not want to help, maybe? It's a war. It's a Fallout war. Can you see the stream title? I've run out of ideas for playing Fallout based music at the beginning of the stream because, you know, we've had 40? I don't think we've had 40. We've maybe played 40 pieces of music. They just don't exist anymore without just running into like the radio music. But the radio music trips up the DMCA for YouTube. And you would think, like, wait, isn't it old enough that it wouldn't get checked for that? And the thing is, yeah, but loads of record companies are like, oh well, we did a 2003 remaster, and this is the same one. This is the 2003 remaster, whether it is or not, which is highly bad energy. I'm not gonna hit them like that, am I? I'm not fucking Reaver from Fable 2. Or am I? Preston, this is my Molotov cocktail. Yeah, they're only like this. It actually is a cocktail. It's just that it's called Molotov. No, Sheffield. No, Provisioner. The machine gun turret. I don't care about you. You're not even a robot. You don't even have a 3 laws of robotics. Who's... God, please. This one in particular seems to be hurting me the most and being the most impossible to hit. Imagination. Fuck off. Just hit. Where's all my AP? I need to take some bad jet. Here we go. Ow. Ow. Pow. There you go. You're dead now. I was going to do a crit one on that, but it didn't. I was too fast. Slow. Mac. Oh, they got a chair up there. I've just noticed. At their little hideout. Yow. Oh, that's the sign of building work. I don't know if you can hear that. Either that or someone's like just doing a bathroom or something. I don't know if that counts as building work. For some reason, me standing higher seems to have made them get hit more accurately. Oh, I think we won. I think they're routed. We're routed. Fall back. If I'm ever in a weird situation, you know, I'm in a battle or something and we've lost, I'm telling everyone that they need to leave. I can't wait to say that, oh, we're routed. Or maybe the enemy and go, they're routed. I don't know why. It's just this thing that it's like extremely in the Total War games. And then you'll occasionally see it in some other places randomly. Like maybe you'll see it in like Pirates of the Caribbean or something like that. Where they'll just, the enemy is routed. We did it. Good work, everybody. We routed the enemy. They're routed. It just seems very daft to me. Not even a robot devastating insult. Oh no. A settler I never met before died. Actually, I do think oh, he's been dead there for ages. Never mind. I remember when he died. Oh no, another settler's dead. I don't like that they can die. I know that I keep changing it so things can die, so maybe ultimately this is my fault, but what are we fighting now? Oh, there we go, now they're routed. Ooh, a cigarette. One cigarette, please. Right, here we are at Concord. Right, remember to save, because I'm not doing that again. Fallout 4 Tired Edition. If you die, you quit the game because you don't want to do it again. You won't leave, but you might literally melt, and then you have to reconfigure into a solid form. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read that earlier, but I have now. I don't think it's that hot, personally. People are saying it's 25 in Glasgow. That's standard summer temperature. I will especially say this because of the 40 to 44 centigrade that Sheffield was subjected to, where it became this like weird heat spot, where I think like all of the pollution in our streets ignited all at once to glow us into this sort of. Maybe that's why there's so much industry, although what used to be so much industry in Sheffield, is because it's magic. It can make the metal more hot or something. Why did I say that with such spite? You know, like what? Maybe it can. I guess. I mean, I was annoyed at that heat, but not as annoyed as I was at the cold. I just realized we didn't take purified water with us. Preston, do we have time to go back? I mean, it's only over there. We'll do that. Oh God, I thought that was a truck. It's just it's the next best thing. It's a Brahmin with a bunch of bags on it. Rosie, please understand I'm exceedingly ginger. Oh right, okay. So yeah, 16 degrees. Yeah, a lot of Scottish and Irish people have been complaining a lot, and because they're all so fair. See, here's the thing. My skin has some issues with it, right? Like it's got a sensitivity or something. It's prone to psoriasis and stuff like that, which seems to be something I've inherited, but not as bad as my dad. So I'm taken down like half a skin grade or something in terms of resistance to stuff like that. So I am a little bit more easily burnable, but I'm not so much as someone with like fair skin, as we would say, as the gingers of the world and such. I'm not quite at that point, but I definitely am a little bit. It's a strange world I live in. But I don't really go outside much anyway, so which is something I'm trying to change. Yeah, there should be like a fuck ton of water in here. 912. Yep. Yes, please. Yeah, and then I would like to take some power armor, but the only power armor I see here is kind of shitty. Do we have one of those bells here? We have an insta-bell. Let me insta-bell.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in the fight.
Oh, McCready, you are here. Where the fuck's your power armor?
Can we just
me,
Great. Murphy, the mad woman. I know.
Wait, you wanted to talk to me?
There you are.
I've seen it.
Almost thought you forgot about me.
There's nothing I can do.
I think our story's complete.
You have this.
People have been complaining about the bed situation, have they? How many beds do we have?
Can't talk to the dead. Even the
We've got 9 people and 23 beds.
sorry.
Right, I mean, okay, fair enough. I would probably complain a little bit about this bed situation, but, you know, at least you have beds, right? What are those 2 identical children going to do? Are they identical? Oh no, they're not identical. They're just, oh, they're best buds. They're wearing their best buds gear. Oh, little kids matching sets. That's sweet. Anyway, ignore the corpses back here, kids. We can't, because they're super mutants or whatever. They don't decompose, so they're just kind of there until we figure out what to do with them. As is much of Sanctuary. It's just kind of this way until I can figure out what to do with it. I want to fill it with settlers, really, realistically, so that they will harvest loads of food for me, and then I can turn that into adhesive. But I don't even need that much adhesive, to be honest. Okay. Right, where's Preston Garvey? There's Preston Garvey. I mean, I guess we can put the power armor on. Even if it's shit. If it's incomplete.
I've never been the hammer and nails sort of guy.
Actually, do we have parts in storage? I feel like we do. I hope that we do. They would be in like apparel, wouldn't they? Oh, I'm too tired for no. I was like too tired to read them to see if they said power armor or anything. Maybe the corpses put them in the beds. Oh wait, I didn't mean to get in. Leave the power armor. We must upgrade it. Oh, to be fair, I do have a Brotherhood of Steel one floating around somewhere. Only model B. There we go. We can't really do any misc mods, so we won't. Model A, Model B. Model A, Model B. There we go. It looks slightly better. And we can paint it. We've got Hot Rod Pink. I mean, I'm excited about that. Where's the Hot Rod Pink? There we go. I didn't know Hot Rod Pink existed in this game. Although I will say, I don't know. I guess it's like a gender performance thing. I've become way more interested in pink things than I ever was before. And in fact, I used to actively defy pink, which is weird because I don't know. There was almost like a double gender back and forth kind of thing. Right, I look ridiculous, but I have a big arm, and that's all that matters in this cold wasteland. Where's Preston? There's Preston. Why is it telling me my AP's going down? Did that mod not work? I don't think it worked. Because if I get out and I start walking around. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, we can't do power armor then, because I'll end up being so slow that it will ruin all the content. Off the Concorde, at long last. Come on, Preston. I mean, I could probably jog to Concorde without running out of stamina, I reckon. Maybe? Or AP action points. Do you feel as when you run, you're using your action points? Probably. When's the last time I ran? I don't want to think about that. I don't know. I just got to a certain point where it just seemed like my body just didn't... Oh, hello. Like my body just like clanked against itself too much to even run really without just like hurting itself. Right, there we go. Feral Slasher. Oh, that's a kind of ghoul, isn't it? That must be left over from one of the various fights that we had at this location. Just you know, rolling around in pain. So we did a good thing there by killing it, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go get Preston Garvey's gun, and then yeah, I've been getting into Muscles and the color pink. First round in my new game show where we take quotes from his stream and the new Barbie film. Work out who said them. I would actually quite enjoy that. People seem to think, at least people on Tumblr who, let's be honest, do like every TV show and movie that comes out, seem to think that it's going to be a pretty good film. I don't know. The problem is the way that the trailer's put together. I could say maybe makes it look a bit worse, and that's not on purpose. I think they're just trying to aim it to an audience that, you know, what their expected audience. But like a lot of the way that it's been talked about and the sort of inspiration supposedly for this film, like The Matrix and The Truman Show and stuff. Oh fuck. Let me just reload. Miss. Hit. Yow. 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 Why are we getting hunted by simps? That's what I want to know. Advertising is very good, and there's a lot of good people involved. Yeah, maybe that's just it. Like, people can kind of almost like smell a good movie, because people were like that about The Green Knight, which I have. There's one of the films I haven't seen yet because I'm saving for myself. Because there's a thing of like, I without going into it or guessing too much, I can kind of tell that there's a sort of aesthetic of it, and I'm like, oh, I want to be in the mood to absorb that the best. You know what I mean? So that's one of the movies I've saved for later. I need to get round to that. I was gonna save the... Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Well, that slowed that one down at least. Where are these ghouls coming from? It's daytime. I wanted to save... Ooh, a shipment of lead. You can... Oh, fuck, there's more of them. I wanted to save the Woman King, but then because loads of people were talking about it relative to award ceremonies and stuff, I was like, oh no, I want to be up to date with this. The Woman King is fantastic. Really good film. For fuck's sake. Hey, that counted. So they did make a roaring sound that I'm not into. Just kind of hit them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't use VATS for missiles. Just free aim it. Where'd they go? Don't stand in the way of this one, Preston. Did that hit any... Fuck, whatever. For fuck's sake. Come on, Preston. We're going in and we're getting your gun. Your special gun. David Lowery has a good track record. Is that the director of the film? Come on, Taki, let's go party. I have a nice body head like Aquaman. The Aquaman, sorry. Oh, there's raiders in here. Fuck off, this is mine. My spot. Oh god, there's loads of them. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, you don't want to stand on the edge now. Is that it? None of you have any health. You're all weedy raiders. Remember the last time I was here, like properly, and how quick I was getting killed and dying and stuff? Now I can just stand in the middle. What the fuck? Shoot him! I just stand in the middle and spin around and throw bullets at them from all angles. This is a good place to die in, though. I mean, just because of like how many angles they can shoot me at, it seems. Oh, you got me and I'm in another room. Please. Please. VATS. Why do you do this to me? I notice every time... Whoa! Every time I look in the, through the VATS thing, it takes the... It takes the bit off the end of the gun for some reason. Which I don't understand.
Don't have any bobby pins.
I don't have any bobby... They have some fucking bobby pins on them. I feel like bandits in Skyrim would always have lockpicks. They always have like one lockpick. In fact, almost everyone had one lockpick. Oh fuck. Maybe I should get a shotgun out. Seems a bit more of a shotgun situation. Please. Bobby pin anywhere. I don't want to do this whole thing again. Alright, you seem dead. You seem pretty dead to me. Bobby pin? No bobby pin. Yeah, no, I don't think any of them have bobby pins. David Lowery directed The Green Knight. Ah, okay. Baldy like the man from not Aquaman, who I believe is yet to be portrayed as a Baldy. I mean, you think he would be really streamlined, right? So he'd be into that. Or like he could talk to the jellyfish as one of their own. Shotgun in the head. It is kind of nice actually to have the caps thing every time because it makes their death seem very sort of like, yay, yay, they're dead. Kind of like the grunts thing in Halo 3, where if you headshot them, you get like a little child's celebration. Oh, we've gone all the wrong way. Oh yeah, the only time a computer ever looks like that as well. Bobby pins, please. Bobby pins. Please. Please. Please, a single bobby pin that I will keep with me forever. A single bobby pin. Preston Garvey's revolver.
Hey,
Point it out.
I didn't know you had that. Go get your revolver.
get that pistol.
Consider it done.
Yep, okay, and then we're going downstairs because there's also a laser for you as well. So you had 2 weapons. Interesting.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yes. Don't judge me. Come on, Gawain. And I suppose he's got more in common with seals than fish. I think as humans we probably have more in common with seals than fish, right? Supposedly that's the reason that various animals will try and eat us, is because we swim a lot like seals. It's through here, isn't it? Or is it through here? Ooh, caps. There it is. Oh, that says Sturgis. Sturgis upgraded for Preston. Okay, good. Preston. Where are you, Preston? Come here. Oh no, Preston, help! I'm in danger. I'm a settlement. Oh no, Preston, please. I really want to pick up that bag of cement, but I know it's going to be really heavy. Yeah, your used oil can, that's what we're talking about. Preston! Preston, where are you? No, really, where are you? Where'd you go? I need you to come. Oh, there you are. Right.
Hey,
I'm listening.
over here.
Okay.
Move here.
I'm on it.
Here.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Head over there.
Got it.
See if he had anything worth taking. Get that rifle.
I'm on it, General.
Grab that gun over there.
Okay.
Take that weapon.
Aye, aye.
Grab that.
I'm on it, General.
Oh, he is actually on it. Did you get it? Yeah, he got it. Okay, so now we've given him both of his. I know he had 2. That's part of a mod. That's not the regular game. How do we actually leave? I was convinced because I was adding so many things to make the game harder, but the companions were basically struggling to keep up, that maybe I should add something that helped. So I was convinced to add a sort of specialization for the companions. They all do stuff. The damn delicious seals causes issues for shark and human alike with their meaty qualities. Meaty qualities. You know, there's a lot of cheese that has meaty qualities, I think. You know, just because it's a little bit, it's almost like a little bit sealed. You know, does anyone know what the fuck I'm talking about? Because I don't know if I do. Right, so we're gonna take the vertibird. And then we're gonna save it, because last time we got on a vertibird, it crashed. And that wasn't good. Halloumi paneer. Yeah, exactly. It's sort of got a meaty quality, maybe. Or maybe that reflects that I've probably eaten more processed meat than I have just like meat. And I'll be honest, I don't really think there's anything wrong with processed foods. I think that that's kind of a bullshit thing. I've never seen anyone actually say, here's a study that wasn't biased in any way about this subject. It's always just, oh, well, you should cut this out in a kind of diet sort of way. And I'm like, diets are not nothing. But they really are. They're nothing. Where are you gonna land? Can you land on me? If I stand under this, will it kill me? No. That's disappointing. Are you okay, Preston? Oh god, there's ghouls. Preston, 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 get on. Preston, 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 you woke the ghouls somehow. Oh, this is easy. Actually, am I able to get? I am able to get off. I hope it doesn't leave instantly. Oh, you're not dead. I don't need a canned cudgel. Ah! Oh, I gained the ability to walk through the vertibird for a second there. Fuck, die, please. Okay, I got them. I got parasites for my trouble too. Right, let's get on the vertibird before it leaves. You're on it too, right, Preston? Oh, he's already he's waiting for me. But General, I've been here the whole time. Paga what now? Pagalishi? Who? Right, kill that one. Definitely kill that one. Cloaking leather chest piece. Oh, and also it got all frosty. Right, okay, we're definitely getting on the vertibird now. I think Preston being on it actually reserves it and stops it just flying off, because why would why would they make the game like that? Which is a question I'm sure many people have asked for many things that have happened in the game, but there we go. Alright, time to cure my parasites, I guess. With the one of the 2 antibiotics I have. We're also dehydrated. But that's fine because we've got thousands of water. Almost 1,000 water, actually. Oh, I need more. Am I healthy yet? There we go. Ooh. Hi, Arbol. Good to see you. Some nutrients are lost in the food processing as you undermine their structure. So it's just less nutrient. I mean, if you're only eating processed meat and nothing else, then yeah. But so many foods, we just put nutrients back into them anyway. Like we put iodine and salt so that people get healthier when they have salt. Because I had this issue because I can't remember what it was, what symptom I was having. But I figured it out that I basically wasn't having enough iodine because of my vegan kind of diet, and the salt that I'd been given was like iodine-free salt for whatever reason. So yeah, no, and then I had some iodine and I was better. Also, like, how do you lose a nutrient anyway? Surely energy, unless energy has been expended, it's still in there, right? What's that? That's gonna be a ghoul down there, isn't it? That doesn't seem to do anything. Normal salt doesn't have iodine. Yeah, normal salt doesn't have iodine in it. I think there's also stuff they put in flour as well, like, which I can't remember. And milk gets loads of stuff. Although I think the thing with milk is also because... So there were programs to get kids drinking milk on the basis that they had nutrients in them, and they weren't completely without merit, but they were very much driven by the idea that, like, well, there's so much like cattle and cows in America, so obviously they're producing a lot of milk, and they wanted to sell it as like this healthy thing, but like, I don't know, the milk is healthy. I think you could actually make a pretty good argument for it not be, but it does have, it's got nutrients in it, and like, does have like B12 and stuff, so if you're not having that, if you're a little school child, then you know it does help you in that sense. It's healthy if you don't already have it, but every fruit and vegetable will oxidize. What's different ways things could become oxidized, for example? Yeah, I guess. Let's relearn chemistry, or rather let me relearn chemistry so that sometimes I have a bad habit, and I try to not do this as much as possible, and I used to do it 100% of the time, and now I just do it some of the time, where I would just, because of my assumption about something, I would just make a statement on it, and then I would be forced to defend that statement, and obviously it turns out that, like, well, I just said it because I thought it was true. I'd much rather adopt a way of talking that's like, you know, I think I heard this, I think I know this, and actually try and think about if I know it or not just if I want it to be true. So yeah, no, I do sometimes say stuff. I just say stuff. Do it faster if you cut them. Is there a way of like, because now I'm just thinking of like a whole cucumber and just like cooking it in a pan. Like, I'm not cooking, so it will oxidize. Although cooking probably oxidizes it more than anything else. What are these robots? Fuck off. Go away. Stop chasing me. I don't think any of these bullets are hitting them. All it's doing is giving me early onset arthritis by vibrating my hands so much. Swallow your veg whole like a snake. Well, the thing is, I think then the issue is the acid doesn't really get to all of it. So you need all your vegetables in like thin strips so you can fully digest them. Oh gosh, you know, like there's little like veg slices or something. Maybe, I guess like kimchi maybe would be a dish that you would do that in. Are we getting off or what? Adding heat can result in loss of nutrients as well, loss of fatty acids. Oh, the thing I want to do is just eat raw rocket. And I tried to buy loads of it, but they ended up giving me fucking like lettuce instead. So next time I'm gonna say no, specifically give me rocket, because that is actually what I paid for, by the way. Lettuce is not a replacement for rocket. Maybe a different brand of rocket would be a replacement for the rocket, because that's how that's supposed to work. They're not just, you know, like what if I was allergic to one and not the other? Fucking Sainsbury's. Why did I stim pack then? That wasn't what I meant to do. Why did that make me stim pack instead of shoot? There we go. Oh, Preston Garvey's already in trouble. What a surprise. Hang on. Fuck, hang on. Ow, 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 ow. I'm being shot a lot. I'm being shot a whole lot. Is it because of you? You could stop that. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need to jet out of here. Jet is my favorite escape. It's one of my favorite items. Not just in the game, but like in any game ever. Like slow motion mode. Of course I'm into that. Whee! Right. And then just run to safety, I guess. Fuck, fucking go away. I don't have a gun big enough. Maybe this one. That should, I mean, this is an electronically charged thing. I don't know what it is. It shouldn't be electronic because I think it's just it's like a maglev thing, right? But because it counts it as like an energy weapon. Or it might count it as mixed damage. It's more to a robot. Don't. Dead yet? Are you dead yet? Yeah!
Meow.
Eating raw rocket is a euphemism you don't care for, thank you. Tastes quite good. I think it's the most fantastic tasting leaf ever. I absolutely adore it. I don't know why I like it so much. I remember one day trying it and just being like, oh my god, it's so like peppery and
There.
you know, I'm so used to, I think because my parents, for whatever reason, and I know the reason really is because we live in Western Europe, don't seem to believe in taste or anything. So throughout my childhood and life, it's just this constant thing of not just getting people to try stuff, but actually me being allowed to try stuff. So the first thing was like ketchup, and then eventually that led to things like chili and like garlic and stuff. But yeah, no, I used to vegetables as being like this very sad thing. And then I went to Subway on my own accord, bought a sandwich. Are we coming or
What's
what?
up?
Okay.
Come on.
What am I doing?
You're coming with me. That's what you're doing. And then because I realized like how lettuce could be really good, and that got me into loads of other vegetables, but they still just, you know, didn't really necessarily have like a particularly strong flavor. But then one day, Rocket showed up, and I was like, this is just good. This is just good on its own. I can't believe I never knew about this. I think it's called arugula in America, because of course. Although arugula is probably closer to what it's actually called, you know, like internationally, I suppose. This is the building. Yes, this is the building. Don't think you can put Western Europe with the UK culinarily. Yes, I can, Taki. I looked this up because I wanted to understand what the prevalence of boiling chicken was and not flavouring stuff. And it's not just Ireland, and it's not just England, it's not just Scotland and Wales. It's France, and it's like all along that coast. I think it stops happening when you get to about Spain, but you know, Western Europe doesn't like flavour. It's true. Spain, except for Spain. Spain seems to like flavour, but I think that's because of the history of the Umayyad Empire and its proximity to Africa, and also its presence in the Mediterranean. If you're Mediterranean, you probably have good food. I can't think of anywhere that doesn't in the Mediterranean. I guess I'm not super into everything that's Greek food, but I definitely do recognize that it's like culinarily good. Western Europe barring its largest country. Listen. Western Europe's largest country is... Yeah, no, you're right. It's Spain, isn't it? What's going on, Preston
When we
Garvey?
first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you, but you've done nothing but impress me. You're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
What have I done to impress you?
I'm not sure I'm all that, Preston.
You don't give yourself enough credit. When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really.
Oh no.
When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way.
I don't think it was the old-time Minutemen, because again, we are not actually talking about the actual history of the Minutemen, but whatever.
Better place.
What did they need to be a minute away from, Preston? It did become the British, but what was it, Preston Garvey? What was the Minutemen for? But never mind.
It sounds like you were really making a difference.
Let's just praise him. There we go.
I know we were, but obviously it didn't last. I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries.
No, I don't think you did, Preston. I definitely don't think you saw the politics of it, Preston.
Lid on it. Keep everyone more or less on the same team. But after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't.
Like streamer drama.
These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed.
Oh God! What if a famous streamer died? I don't want to be around for that.
I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am too. Even after everything, I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
Oh dear.
There aren't any good guys. There are just people who are on your side and people who aren't.
I judge people by their actions. And you are...
You are a good guy. Good guys are real.
Anyway,
Shut up, General.
Appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks. We probably better get back to it.
They always talk about getting back to it. Back to what, Preston? Right. I'm hurting. Do I have food that makes my carry weight better? I feel like I do. It's not that one. Oh, it's like Rad's deer. I don't remember what anything's called in this game. They're all called Rads. Rads. Raddo. Rads. Stag? Rad stag! Oh, fuck's sake. I can't believe that was the route I had to go through to remember it. Yeah, if I had some rad stag, that'd be great, because I think the effect of that is carry weight. We'll just have to drink some shine, I guess.
Thirsty?
No. Right, okay. Oh, that's right, we need to go upstairs to the super duper locked room. Oh, don't drink that water. Actually, last time that got me sick. So let's not do that. I'm just used to seeing those and thinking that they're purified water, because if you find them in the vaults, they're always purified water. All right, Preston Garvey. I'm not ready for this. Are you ready for this? Oh, what gun is it? Oh, explosive minigun. That's probably what we want, right? Right. We're gonna take all our drugs first, so that we're immediately ready. So let's go through this. We've got buff jet. We've got expired painkillers to get damage resist. We have medics that's also got damage resist. And I believe those stack. I'm gonna eat this because it increases their endurance. We're gonna have some Nuka-Cola because it will make us faster, I guess. I'm not really sure how that works. We'll have some Psycho that will make us really mean. I mean, we could eat a bunch of the food to give us more health as well. A little bit. That seems good. Right, let's check our stats to see if we have any. We are thirsty, so we'll need to fix that. Right. Okay, here we go. Oh, girl! See, we can do this with one bobby pin. Does it have the pick? Excuse me? What happened to my pick? Did I not get it? Where is it? We're in an alternate universe where I didn't get it. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, weird. It's like we're in an alternate universe where I didn't snap the bobby pin and actually it was fine. Weird that, huh? Strange how that happened. Yeah! I was not about to go all the way to like Diamond City or whatever. Get a bunch of bobby pins and get shown up again. Sorry, the door was unlocked. I just did it perfectly, right? No one was looking. I'm not a cheater. I am hurting quite a bit though. Ooh, good idea, Preston. That's a vertibird flare. For fuck's sake, I'm always doing that. Just multi every single time. Injustice mod. Oh fuck! Hello. Oh my head! Ow! Super mutant! Preston's trying to hit them despite having 3 or 4 guns. Hit them through a thing there. There we go. Yow. Yow. They are coming through the door. Maybe I can stop them before they actually manage to fire a shot. Nope, they are firing at me. Ow. Ow. Is Preston Garvey down again? Oh no, he's fine. There we go. And then we get all the rewards. I was so annoyed that I didn't have the pick that I thought I had. I mean, I think the the way to balance that a bit is the next time I get a pick. Do I have a pick? The next time I get a pick, I have to pick that one, and we'll just, you know.
No bobby pins.
Shut up. Stop reminding me. Anything we can spend that's good here? No, that's fine. But I think we maybe have enough to buy the the one that's in the library, the magazine. But speaking of magazines,
Yes.
Unstoppables. Permanently gain 1% chance of avoiding all damage from an attack. I have a few of those now. Oh, there's overdue books in here as well. What is making that sound? Super Mutant Harness? There's a plunger in here. Why? What does it symbolize? So many just like corpses with no legs or anything because they've obviously been hit with the explosion stuff.
I didn't need to see that.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry, Preston. Right, we did it. We completed this place. We're out here. Even though I did cheat, but not really, because I didn't cheat, but because I did, I still feel regret over the fact that I failed to have the bobby pin stuff ready. I would have been a lot more careful if I thought that I only had one bobby pin that was going to break on a master lock, no less. This is Kevin Spacey level apology. How dare you, Turkey? It is not that at all. I haven't hit anybody. Not like that. Fucking Kevin Spacey. Oh, my great work at the Old Vic. You know, I maybe like I'm not a person with no empathy for other human beings, but you know, if I'd done a bunch of awful things to people at like a prestigious place, I wouldn't go around like celebrating how prestigious it was that I was there and how all my good work was there. You know, that just kind of seems a bit silly. Hi, Pickle B. The wizard is streaming. No, this is actually Mel Franklin, but I'll give you a wizard voice. I'm a big wizard. Hello, I would like to play on a Rust server because I feel bad because I was bullied. Can I come back in for a single day and do pranks and stuff for fun? You know, for good times. Sorry, that's a bit too political. I don't know. Honestly, fuck them. I was on that server as like a last refuge because everywhere else had fucking banned me, and they managed to pull someone out of the woodwork who hated me that I didn't even know to bully me an event that I helped organize and come up with. And I had to sit and listen to everybody getting increasingly drunk and horrendous. I was absolute hell. I was so miserable about it, and I come away thinking of it like I was the person in the wrong. Like, God, some people just get so twisted with this stuff. No politics, please. No politics. Everyone that says no politics is a big coward. With some exceptions. There's a couple of exceptions where I'm like, if someone's whole stream is just about being chilled out and stuff, yeah, no, I can kind of get it. I can kind of get it. If you're just a standard chatter and whatever, and you say no politics, it's because you don't want somebody to say something about like maybe your friend being a Nazi is like a bad thing. You know, that's why those people say no politics. Anyway, we're playing Fallout 4 here. We just got a magazine. I definitely didn't cheat because of a locked door that I've been trying for days to get through. I definitely didn't do that. That definitely isn't the second cheat, I guess, that I've done on this, such as spawning 50 Diamond City guards because I literally couldn't leave Diamond City because it was just surrounded by raiders. We're getting all the magazines, although I think I might go and do the quest to get the big siege things that you get in the settlements, because if you put a fuck ton of those... Oh, there's a mole rat. Preston, deal with it. I'm smoking. I looked away as there's no cheating. Voice this character. Gamer cheats and likes to chat. Hi everybody, welcome to my stream. A fully honest and trustworthy stream. I'm going to be playing Resident Evil, but I'm going to speedrun it, and it's going to take me 2 seconds, and this is a no cheat version. Alright, there we go, I did it, because I'm just so cool. There was a streamer who was kind of in the grouping of streamers who, like, I don't know, I feel like he seemed like he was a shithead, but also I feel like he had a hard time as well, which may have been independent of him being a shithead. But I think he ended up being like super anti sex work, so everyone was just like, fuck off. But he had this whole thing of, oh fuck. That's a lot of super mutants. He had this thing of like any game that he would play, if he was doing even slightly bad, he would just be like, oh, my controller's bugged, the game's bugged. Every single time, like absolutely shamelessly. It was so weird. But I remember, because I tried to, oh, here we go. I tried to kind of help him out, because I didn't realize what was going on, and like be in the streams and just be like, no, you're doing a good job. And like, because he used to have a bunch of people, and then he had nobody because of, I guess, comments about sex work or whatever. I think there's maybe other stuff as well. Because, you know, there's always no streamer can interact with that community without doing something or being accused of something. So there may have been other things too. Oops. But yeah, no, I think you know, after he lost me as a viewer, I'm joking. I wasn't like the last viewer or something, but I did notice pretty soon after I stopped watching, and I was like, oh, I don't know about this guy. Did he then also stop streaming? So it did feel like I did that a little bit. I don't know, maybe I feel guilty about that. Yeah, get him, Preston. So we killed all those super mutants then, which that's impressive. Oh fuck, not this one though. No! I don't have any bullets in this gun. You fell over anyway though. That's not the right gun. This is the gun I want. Oh fuck, where'd you go? See, at least the super mutants don't misgender me. I think that's nice. Although there's no representation for non-binary people. You should contact Notorious Games Cheat Billy Mitchell, ask if he wants to do a Twitch stream with you. I don't know who that is. That's who I think he was. He was an odd guy with many strange opinions. He's on Twitch. Oh no, we're not allowed to talk about them. He's on Twitch. No, I don't know who that is. There's a lot of, I assume it's a television personality, because it does seem like a retirement home for TV personalities that don't want to do TV anymore. A little bit sometimes. And there is a sense of not exactly resentment, but just a kind of like, I don't know. Hey, be aware that like just because you're doing really well on this platform doesn't mean that what you're doing is good. It just means that you're kind of famous. I imagine there's a series of things you can do, right? And with diminishing returns. So I don't know, let's say you get in a movie or something, and then you're like, oh, I'm tired of this. So you become like a Twitch streamer. And then what would be a step down? Maybe is there like an intermittent thing from there? Something that still produces money, but you don't have to necessarily like get up at 6 AM to get in makeup or whatever. He's been exposed as a serious cheat and a very litigious guy. Serial cheat. Oh, well, in that case, it's very litigious. I have no opinion. I know somebody close to me who, for safety reasons, I can't really say much more than that, unfortunately. Because there are people out there who... I don't know if they've seen my stream. I had a strange message from someone, and I had a weird feeling. Oh, fuck. Can we not... Let's just ignore that one. Yeah, I got a weird message, and I wasn't sure if it was like a threat from them or something, because it was so vague. I'm like, if you're gonna threat me, maybe threaten a little better. But, they need so much money for court. It's really bad. And I said like I would maybe help raise funds for it, but it's like fucking $5 grand. I was surprised to raise £600. I really don't know what the solution to that is, because they need it so they can get their kids back. And I It's such a ridiculous situation. I swear it was $2,000 before. I feel like it's gone up, but I don't know if that's because they made an appeal or something, and it's like to make it again or something. But I'm just like, what's a really drastic way to get $5,000? Someone genuinely said sell a kidney, and the thing is, given the situation, you know, maybe I would. I don't want to lose my kidney, but also like I don't know how else I would raise $5,000 for that. I think that's too big for me to try and raise on Twitch or something. I would be doing it for ages. I would be doing it for months. And I wouldn't be able to raise money for anything else as well, which is also a problem because I do also need to do that. I need to get a new... I know it's not the same situation, but I do need a new monitor and also potentially other transition things. I may fundraise through Twitch as well. Why are we carrying so much? How did this happen? I bet I've got like a bunch of weapons that I don't even need. Do we want a broken crowbar? Do we want this? 100 electrical damage on a successful block. That's actually not that bad. If you're just blocking, I guess. Just like run into a room and just block. Oh, that's a fantastic weapon. Like, actually, what the fuck? I know it says 3,761 damage. Oh, it's a 10% chance. Okay. That's a glitch that seems to come and go. I sometimes have it and then sometimes I don't. Voices character. Days after gamer gets caught cheating, gamer making a public apology. That's just any gamer online. Also, hi, Mr. Normal. I don't know if I said hi earlier. Hi, everybody. So we're taking a break from my usual dog videos to campfire sounds to just discuss something that's been going on in the back scene. You may not be aware of it, but I have been accused of cheating in my Resident Evil 2-second speedrun world first, and I just wanted to say that I'm very sorry for anybody that I may have hurt at this time. A lot of people were very upset, and if I did hurt them, then that's bad. Anyway, just an ad break, just a quick ad break here. Casper mattresses. Do you have one? Do you want to sleep on one? Perhaps now is the time to get a Casper mattress. Okay, anyway, yes. So people have said I've done a terrible thing, and you know, I think that's interesting. That's something to think about. And we will be doing more. I'm not cancelling the Resident Evil speedruns. We'll be doing more Resident Evil speedruns. And we're just having another quick ad break here. Audible, they control the world in ear form, but perhaps you would like to join them too. You can, for the simple price of your soul, you can get any audiobook that you want by whatever transphobic reader you desire. Yes, we've got Stephen Fry. Yes, we've got the guy from fucking, what is that show, Mitchell and Webb. We've got anybody that you would want. Anyway, back to the apology. I think that's us it. We're done for time. Follow my social media. Make sure to tag me in our competition. We're getting if you retweet my tweet every time I tweet, you get entered into a chance to win £10. That's right. You could get 10 whole pounds for retweeting me. I think it was, what was it, like, Cash App keeps coming in, like, you can win £500 if you retweet I love Cash App, and everyone should use Cash App, and all hail Cash App. If you tweet that, you have a chance. I'm like, you fucking, how much does it cost you to get a bunch of people to tweet, right? Oh fuck, oh that thing was full of people. Go away. Oh god, okay, I think I got them. I'm blowing up their buzz. I think there might be some behind there. What have we wandered into here? I don't think I recognize it, especially not with all these raiders. Apology accepted, howdy. They call me a fraud, but what's not a fraud? Raycon wireless earbuds. Accept your apology, we'll give you a Casper mattress. No, only Casper mattress is for me. You have to pay for it. One of the frustrating ones for me was so many places were like, wow, making a website's so hard, but I use fuck, what's it called? I don't even remember what its name. It's just like a website builder, and they're like, it's so easy to use. It's not fucking easy to use. It's impossible to use. I hate it. I tried it. It was so confusing and it was awful. And the stuff that it made wasn't even that good. And the worst part is how much fucking money it cost me, because I was a fool and I thought that Rooster Teeth were good at making content, and it turns out they just made some Halo videos, and then one of them was a rich boy who went to New York, so he turned it into a company, and it fucking exploded because they got in there at first, so they were able to just absorb every other company that was like that and get every single person that's ever been to Austin University to work for them. Now, see, the things that those kids have made are pretty good. Like, they're really good at sets and stuff, but that's got nothing to do with the founders of Rooster Teeth. That's just them being cool kids and stuff like that. But I was really under this impression that the stuff that they made was good, and then I actually watched it. The best stuff that they've got is the animated stuff from the podcasts. But even in the podcasts, they do kind of have a habit of like talking up their company all the time, and I think really that's the point. I think the Bernie Burns got the idea for doing that podcast because other industries were also starting to lean into that, right? It's not just because he was on the internet, it's because he's like, oh, this is it, let's make an industry podcast, which is what it is. It sort of pretends to be a kind of cool guys, but I listened to so much of that. And then I sort of took a break because Monty Ulm died, because he went to get a like a what do you call it, like an allergy test, and this is standard practice, but they maybe shouldn't have done standard practice to this guy. They did the whole thing where they do like 50 different allergy tests, and because he's highly allergic to everything in the world, he died unnecessarily, I feel. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to think about that, so I stopped listening to it for a while, and then I came back to it and eventually caught up to to where Monty had just died, so they're all talking about it. And yeah, and then I think it got to a point where they were making a film and they were talking about how great this film was going to be, and I bought it on like YouTube or something. It was atrociously bad. It was so bad. The only time I think I even laughed was even then was like a masturbation joke. So it's like, that's the best joke you got, I guess. But it really just was a thing of like, you know, all of the known characters in our company, you know, they've all gotten a piece in here. You know, we've got Gavin in here, this in here, but like it wasn't good writing. The acting was, I was okay for what it was. I think they had some cute computer animated stuff in it, just even more looked atrocious. It was such a mess. I feel like they must have had just such a hard time putting it together. But then when I hear them talk about it, it sounds like they were fine. So maybe they had too much of a good time making it, and it wasn't impartial. But all of like Rooster Teeth just sort of fell apart to me, because it was like, oh. Because I then went back to watch. I looked at Red vs. Blue, which I'd never really watched anyway. The old stuff I was like, yeah, it's a little shit, but it's occasionally funny. So, but it is mostly shit. And then I went and looked at their new stuff, where they're constantly talking about how they've got like mocap stuff and they're using all these fancy technology. This is exactly the same show. It hadn't improved at all. And I was just like, oh no, your whole like media empire is built on a shit show that has never gotten better, and the only reason that everyone's into it is because it's the only show about Halo. And I don't know, nostalgia, I guess, because they're like pre-YouTube, right? So everybody was downloading the videos and sending them. That's almost kind of why Gavin Free works for them. It's because he just obsessively downloaded every single one of their videos, so he ended up being the only person that had all of them. And then he also, I don't know, it seems where he lived is maybe a bit wealthy, because he got like a really weird apprenticeship with the slow-mo camera stuff, and it's like, that's very unusual. He's good at stuff, but also, I don't know, I feel a bit of a sort of, anybody that's had like an opportunity in performance, I do feel a bit of resentment for, because I just think about how much of a hard time I've had, and I know that's not a good attitude to have, because like sometimes people could just be good at things, you know. You shouldn't want to, you know, destroy them or whatever. And then much later, fairly recently, I found out that basically all of them which were like transphobic to like one of their few trans employees, who later became their only out trans employee. And I was just like, oh my god, you're still in the 2000s, because that's when you all got rich, so you stopped having to have empathy anymore, so you locked into thinking that's acceptable behavior. And it didn't mean it as a mean thing entirely, but it still was just like, oh my god, this was happening the whole time. Masturbation joke being the funniest thing from a company that loves to hype themselves is a bit ironic. See, that's funnier than anything that was in that film. Squarespace, yeah, that was the one. I was thinking for a few weeks, seeing my timeline spotted things like everyone that retweets this gets $10,000. Yeah. If it has a drag and drop format that makes it easier for the user. Oh, Squarespace? Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. It seemed to suck, and I paid money for it, and I very quickly was like, this is too much money. What happened to all the old HTML websites that you could make yourself that I was doing when I was 10? I was a more capable website maker when I was 10 years old. Oh, I don't like that, how there seems to be invisible ghouls over there. Oh, come on. Did that work? Did that work? Oh, it's just this one's got loads of health. Never used Squarespace, just trying to rile them. Oh, it didn't work because I didn't understand it. You enjoyed Red vs. Blue when you were a child, but you jumped off that train. Just never saw it, never heard of it. I feel like by the time I was even playing Halo 3, that most of the Halo 3... I guess it predates Halo 3, doesn't it? Well, I never even heard of the other Halos. Halo 3 was the first Halo I ever heard of. And it was a long time until I actually even played Halo 1 and 2. And that was when I got the Master Chief Collection, which my friend, the first mod of the channel, who's never actually done any modding because they're too busy having a life and having a job and stuff. Actually, also, I don't know if they know they're a mod, but they bought me the Master Chief Collection, which was very nice of them. Very nice of her. And so I played through Halo 1 and I played through Halo 2. And it was fun. Oh, and then I played for Halo 3. And then I got more of an understanding of like, oh, I see why everyone was so excited. Because they couldn't fit everything into Halo 2. So they made Halo 3. And that's actually what happened. Basically, they just were like, oh, too much content. Which is funny, again, because every single Halo, or at least 1, 2, and 3, all will have a section where it's like, you're in a maze and you're just wandering about and it's really difficult to know where you're going and it just lasts for ages. Preston Garvey's fallen off something, hasn't he? Preston, did you fall off? I'm not supposed to take that much fall damage. MySpace came along and brought us teenagers who thought black text in the background of space was edgy design. Why did Bebo, which I guess is also the same, you know, it's just a mimic of that. Ooh, a nuke of mine. Preston, I don't know how to get down to you. Preston, I don't know how to get down to you. Why do you step off? Why do you step off? You know when you're listening to your favorite pop songs and they go, why did you step off? Maybe if it's the Love Shack one. Although that's... the song seems older than it is. I kind of hate it. I don't hate the bit where they're like, Love Shack. I hate all the like, me and my car and we are going around. Like, I'm like, fuck, shut up. Stop it. You're making a bad sound. I don't like it. Halo is single player. It's slash co-op, great campaign. 2 was decent campaign, but great online game. 3 was lesser than the first's campaign. Lesser than the second is a multiplayer game. No! Halo 3 multiplayer was enormous! It's like the biggest multiplayer game ever. Why is this person dead and have a name? I don't like that. My legs are broken. Preston. Can you carry... I'm carrying like a big chunk of lead. Preston, could you carry that maybe? What do you mean? What do you mean you won't accept it? I'm pressing A. Preston. Accept my gas canister, please. Okay, he took the lead at least. I'm still carrying too much. Will you take some water off me, Preston?
Look alive.
Okay, this is what I've got.
You, But yeah, but Halo 3 was how I ended up with an Xbox 360. But that was, I think, a little bit after the hype. Okay, I don't think he took any of that. For fuck's sake. I guess we'll just, Oh, saving's a good idea. When was the last time we saved? We're running out of cigarettes. Although we got those packets of cigarettes, so it's fine. Halo 3 was just more popular for me. It was codified and made for a wider audience. Doesn't that mean, Taki, that it's better? Just because you've got Halo 2 nostalgia. Oh god, everyone's texting me. Thanks for visiting the skin clinic. Give us a review. And then someone else wants me to spend money, and I think I can't spend money right now. I will spend money in a few days. Maybe tomorrow, depending on when I get access to said money. I mean, was there anything... I never played it really enough to know. What was that? Oh, it's just the wind. Were there significant things that were like taken away from Halo 2 that like made Halo 3 worse? Cow. Are they all Raider Hoarders back there? Oh, this is a Raider Mid. Oh, there we go. Raider Hoarder. Raider Hoarder. Yeah, no, they're fucking... They put so many Raider Hoarders in the mix. But the thing is, like, the way that they're coded is just to run away. Because they've got all of the, like, caps and stuff. But they're armed. Why didn't they shoot me? At least in defense. I feel bad just, like, chasing them down. Avengers Endgame is better than every other film. Because it's more popular, made for a wider audience. Thing is, no, but it is better than the other Avengers films. Also, it wasn't exactly codified for a larger audience because it required you to know all of the films. So for a wider audience, that would be the Avengers film is done like that. You don't have to watch the other ones to get the Avengers. You probably do for like Endgame or whatever, I guess. Or I don't know. But there was a lot of... Ooh, hello. Super mutants. I have a gift for you. It's a war crime. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
You think they're dead? Yeah, they seem dead. Right, that means we have to use that to get the lockpick thing now. And close the time loop. There we go. Yeah, we did it! We did it! We closed the time loop! They needed the BR in Halo 3, and people still aren't okay. Oh, they nerfed it. No, oh yeah, no, that is something I had heard. Get off me, big dog. Why am I always getting killed by dogs in games? Anyone would think I hated dogs. I don't like getting woofed at, but I otherwise love them. Hey, it's Butcher Pete! Oh fuck, there's like actually loads of super mutants here. Oh, we're in a lot of trouble. I think we might be better to run. Oh, we can't really run though, can we? Maybe if we just kill them fast enough? Fuck. No, this is real bad. Oh no. Hang on. I don't want to die. I did so many cool things. Well, this always seems to work on super mutants. Oh, where is it? Where's my gun? Where's my gun? I mean, this'll work. On the close ones, at least. No? He doesn't even care. Right, there we go, he's dead. Ah! Okay, we got the gun back at least. No, they're too close. There we go. Alright, maybe this is how we do it. Wait! Where'd you come from? Oh god. I'm okay. I need to get out of here though. Okay, okay. Okay. You can fuck off. Oh fuck. Come on, it can be, this can be an automatic if we press it fast enough. Oh, didn't I upgrade this? I must have done that in a, okay, right, we're in a lot of trouble here. We're moving slowly, we're taking damage. We're surrounded by enemies. Let's take a cursed medics, because I almost always seem to die after taking a medics. But that's a bit like that whole plane thing. If you've ever seen that image, especially on Tumblr, if you're on Tumblr, which probably just me and Pickle B, right? But no! Oh wait, I'm not dead. I'm just severely injured. Help, 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 help. The plane that's been shot out because they were basically like, these are all the places that the planes have returned and got shot, and they were like, oh, that's not good, we should reinforce those bits. But then they were pointed out that, like, well, that's because if they get shot in the other bits, they don't come back. And there's also this whole thing about, like, when they introduced helmets for warfare, how they were like, but all these people are getting really injured, and it's like, yeah, because normally they would die. Oh god, I'm really gonna die here. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Oh well, I should have run as soon as I got jet in. You were lent Halo 3 and had to play in French with no subtitles. When faced with the pure gameplay, no story fluff. Just didn't have enough to people. Just didn't have enough to it that people seem to push it as being. For me, it was always, everyone was like, it's just so raucous to play multiplayer, and it is. And it almost doesn't. It almost seems a little tame now, of the raucousness, because so many other games also have that raucosity, that raw raucousity. I don't know. It's still a little raucous. I find Chivalry 2 very raucous. It doesn't have any explosions in it, though. Or it does, actually. It does have explosions in it, now that I think about it. Remove story from a lot of things, and I suppose that could be more common. Yeah. Halo 3 was just an easier game, made with less care. I had lots more content and narrowed the skill floor and ceiling, which some people like, but I think it made a blander experience. Huh, okay. Alright, enough of looking at my corpse. When was the last time I saved? Fairly recently. Did I save after nuking all the super mutants? I just assumed that they would all be in that spot, but I think they were all over that place. Why does my water taste funny? I don't know. I don't know enough to tell you why it tastes like that. It definitely tastes different, just a little bit. Right, here we are, middle of nowhere. Preston Garvey's with me. I want to get into... Yeah, again, another high school. How come it's all of these down here are high schools? There's one... Oh, well, that's not high school. There was that one. And I could have sworn there was another one, but I can't find it, so maybe not. If anything, we need to turn this direction and go this way. You're dead, right? Yeah, you're dead. Ooh, actually, can we cook anything while we're here? Maybe that'll help me with the carry weight. We can clean all the water if we want. Rad scorpion steak. Where did I get rad scorpion meat from? It must have been from like someone was carrying it. For some reason you need dirty water to make noodle cups, which it seems silly to me. Yeah, we'll just clean all that water. Yeah, that's all the food. I'm trying to think of games that have changed for me, where I'm like, this one's not good anymore. I guess with the Settlers, the original Settlers is pretty good. I never played the Settlers 2, but that's apparently quite good. Settlers 3 was fantastic. People didn't like the Settlers 4, but I was always interested in it. I never really got to play it. And then, I don't know. But then they changed the series completely into this, like... They didn't call it Reign of Kings, but it was some sort of name like that. Where they were trying to make it into basically Age of Empires 3 for some reason. That maybe the least popular of all of the Age of Empires. And, yeah, that was a weird one. But it was still fun. It just wasn't the same game. I'm trying to think of a more subtle change. Like, balance. The thing is, I never really play that much PvP games. I do play some, you know, like at the moment I've been playing a little bit of League of Legends, but not like the proper version, just the casual version. People still get just as annoyed in that, so I mute everybody. The second I think anyone's going to say anything, I mute every single person. It doesn't matter if they're saying something positive, I just can't. I literally, I would get so upset because people would be so mean and awful to me that I would have an awful time, and I would keep having an awful time. So eventually I got to a point where I was like, I just have to quit playing this game. But now they're not perfect, they could be better, but there are better options for muting people. It's like, oh, I can play the game again. And it's not, you know, there's such a toxic mentality from it, which I think comes a lot from how much the professional circuit is overstated and how much money there is in that and stuff. And I think that those people think that by not scoring perfectly all the time, they're losing their chance, so they have to harass people to get them into the right mentality. And I'm sure those same people would say that, like, you know, if you're doing so poorly because people are like yelling at you, it's because you're bad at the game and stuff. It's like, no, I usually am performing better than those people, and they make me perform bad by behaving that way. Oh, these are things I've not picked up before. But yeah, not knowing anybody, not being able to talk to anybody, just bouncing little bombs around, you know, being little zigs or whatever, and just going hee hee hee, and just having a good time. That's the way to play that game. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Hey, it's kind of a self-kill. Find the remake of System Shock being a note-for-note copy of the original rather than changing it to make it all modern. Apparently for a short while the director was doing that and the team started to leave, realized it was wrong and asked for them to come back. That's interesting. Good for them to realize that. There's so many times where that wouldn't be the case and they would just sort of power through. I mean, I guess that's a story of a collective action, really. Collective quitting.
Hold up.
Where did you come from? Alright, you're dead now. Oh, we're about to get grenaded. Please don't let you be the first herald of like 100 super mutants. Fuck. It's fine, I mean, we're killing them. They seem like they can only go so fast here. Wow, look at that guy. Oh, that's where the dogs are coming from. fuck. You're hit already? Oh, no, he was the Herald of 100 Super Mutants. Fuck, okay. If I could find like another group of enemies to get them to fight, which I'm certain that we will have nearby. Take some Badget as well. This had Chris. Hi, thanks for the Tiny Wizard, Pepsi. Did I miss some other Tiny Wizards as well? I think Age is back, so I do apologize if I've not been saying hello to every tiny wizard. They said Chris Evila only working on the new System Shock, but he's a person non grata now. I don't know who he is. Also worked on several Fallout games. Was that the guy that made? Oh fuck! There's this whole story about the precursor to Fallout called Wasteland or whatever, and it like nearly didn't get put out. And there was this fucky guy who was like a piece of shit, and basically this trans woman like blackmailed him so that they could actually get the game out on time because she's awesome like that. And then I think reported him anyway. To whatever it was that he did. I think that's a fake story I heard. Maybe that's the guy. Maybe that's him. What am I looking for? Oh, it was Bad Jet, which will be all the way at the top, isn't it? Worked on Wasteland 2. Yeah, that might be the guy then. Wait, why am I regenerating AP? Would I have to be stood still for that? Oh my god, look at them all. I'm used to thinking in Chivalry 2 combat because you regain stamina on successful hits against other players. But you also obviously run out if you keep doing loads of like spam attacks. So I was like, oh, I'm running out of AP. I need to hit them a few times to restore it, which is not how that works, unfortunately. Right, kill this dog. Sorry, dog lovers. Even though I actually think the Super Mutant dogs look really cute. I actually think they look great because they kind of look a bit like pit bulls or whatever. Which did you know the negativity associated with pit bulls is not because of their dangerousness? They are not even close to being one of the most dangerous dogs. That is, in fact, I believe, Dalmatians, followed closely by Huskies. Although I think a lot of Husky-based violence is on them not being looked after properly. I mean, that's true of any dog about them not being looked after properly. The reason that there's a negative association with pit bulls is because of Reagan. Because during Reagan's time, anything that he could attach negativity to black people, he would do. I don't know if it was specifically him and things he said, although it probably was, or his policy. But pit bulls were very common in African Americans as a pet. Sometimes as a defense, right? Because they're regularly getting attacked. I think that's also probably a possibility. They got associated as being these like really aggressive dogs, and they're not. They're lovely dogs. They really are. But it's rooted in racism. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. How do I get out of this one? Did some great work over the years. Who's a bad fella? Well, it can't have been that great. If you remember your night dive history, the whole company started because the founder tried to play it on a laptop when on vacation, found it a bit of a pain to get running, and then wondered who had the rights to it. When you see how many games Night Dive have put out since starting, only now that they've managed to get System Shock Remake done, no wonder people will consider it ever see the light of day. What? What a strange story. Used to got the enhanced editions out a long time ago. That's fucked up. Can you believe I actually saw a streamer on Twitch quoting Reagan? I didn't actually quote Reagan, Taki. Shout out to the little homophobic dog out there. Wait, what's the homophobic dog? The ones chewing me are homophobic. Well, they're just dogs. It's not their fault. Let me get through. Let me take that grenade out of your pocket whilst I run through this door. Oh, I'm going really slow because I don't have any AP because everything's so heavy. Because I insist on carrying everything, and even though I gave myself essentially a ton, or half ton rather, of extra carry weight, and I still managed to fill it up. Why aren't you dying? You seem to be taking so much. There we go. Right, I think I've run them into some raiders, so that will maybe slow them down a bit. It's the dogs, though. I'm running out of bullets in this thing. I'm running out of everything. Yeah, that's right. You will stay there. No! Speaking of Reagan, I might leave the roleplay server I'm on. Not because of Reagan. So there's a fairly prominent streamer on there who, when I was doing research for what Twitch was and seeing where all the money went, and it was all like GTRP, I've seen them do. No, I'm dead. For fuck's sake. I've seen them do transphobic stuff, and I've seen them do like digital blackface stuff, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to be around that. They're playing on this server now, so I'm kind of like, And then also I've seen some other people on this server, white people play black characters, and I'm like, even if you don't think that's wrong, which it is, people are gonna complain, and it's gonna be a whole thing, and you're gonna have to deal with it, and you're gonna have to fucking justify your position, and I don't know. I sent them a thing that was like, hey, I really think you should fix this, because I don't know if I want to be on your server if that's the case. Which does suck a little bit, because it's like, well, the storylines. But I specifically didn't roleplay on NoPixel because of how they were allowing blackface, and like the people in charge of it were doing blackface and stuff. I was like, no. I got accepted to it, which I thought was a prestigious thing at the time, but it seems like they actually do let anybody, after a certain amount of time, they will just let anybody in. So not, you know, was it not dropping the amazing prospects that I thought it was. You know, I'm so brave. I'm not, you know, being allowed to this roleplay. So there's so many like inequalities that happen with roleplay in a lot of servers, where you get players working extremely hard to make stuff work for essentially big characters, big streamers to just sort of, you know, do their thing. And it's very unequal. Oh, it's a meme? I don't know that one. Be interesting what the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake is like. Where that comes from? Dubious of them retaining the character's original without Kojima. Why is Kojima not involved in it? Well, what's the point? Right. So we need to go. Oh, we're actually gone past it. So we need to be around here, but there's loads of super mutants. I wonder if it is worth me going back to deposit some stuff. Well, because why did I get all this water? It wasn't just to drink it. I think it was to sell it. Oh, fuck. I realized there's loads of super mutants here, and they've seen me, and they're shooting at me now. Where's Preston Garvey? Oh, he's talking, so he's about to get destroyed. I think if I run far enough away, he'll actually come with me. I hope so. Konami acronymically sacked. I did hear about that stuff. I didn't realize it would be connected to that. And also I thought they fixed that. I wonder what the reason for that was. Or maybe people already know the reason. Yeah, it says heal your companion. I'll just hide in here for a bit. Oh, a perfectly normal toilet. That's like the first time that's happened in Fallout 4. It doesn't seem like there's some enemies nearby. Konami just likes making money off its pachinko machines. I was surprised to learn. I didn't realize that things like Sega and Konami and stuff still existed as companies, to be honest. Because I feel like I saw them all the time in like PS1, PS2 kind of days. And then I just didn't really hear it. But then I didn't really play any of their games or keep up with any of their stuff. Mostly just for not having any money, I think. Like, why get into a hobby if you can't afford it? says me, who has picked up many hobbies that I can't afford. Yeah, you know. But then I find out, oh no, they're still making games and also remaking all their old games. Although I kind of get the impression that the remaking of the old games is much more of where the money is for them. Is it safe to call? Is it safe to call a vertibird here? I mean, I do want Preston Garvey to come back to me, my loving embrace, my loving arms. Konami just likes making money off its... Oh, I already read that, sorry. Shame Fuzzy Nut's not here, because Fuzzy Nut knows, I feel like, quite a lot about that kind of stuff. We occasionally have conversations about it. The reason is simple. Kojima is uncompromising visionary, regardless of whether people think what he does is very good. Konami just wants simple money off their Wii gambling machines rather than having to manage a Maverick. Yeah, I imagine, not to take Konami's side, but I do imagine, you know, there is a little bit of like, Kojima, could you please sign the safety? Could you please sign this safety form? And he's like, I don't have time for that. I need to make boob jokes or whatever. I've made a new character. His name is Dick Big.
Yeah.
And he's best friends with a nude woman who has to be nude because it's her religion. So shut up, everybody. I don't know. That's my... Having never played any of the games, really. I will say, I can't remember which Metal Gear Solid it was. But it had like a kind of base building thing. I was a little interested in that. But it did seem like there was so much like Metal Gear Solid stuff going on that I would have to know or engage in to sort of understand it. And I'm like, I don't know. I have to really invest in them to put it with spoilable. Yeah, that feels like that's true for all of that stuff. And I'm like, well, there's so many other non-sexist game devs out there, right? 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 There must be somewhere. No, there are. I mean, especially like indie devs and stuff. Yeah, we need to fly home. It's too dangerous here, and I'm carrying too much. We need a genuine clear out of stuff, because I'm carrying 3/4 of a ton, I think, which doesn't really make sense, especially what with just all the bullets that I've got. Kojima does not seem like a practical man. That's fair. Yeah. I believe it was. They came out a month after I used my original game discs and various patches to get it working. I thought, why did I bother? Comments make me think my time was well spent. Sony gave him all he needed, said go nuts. They made Death Stranding a game that even he says doesn't really get what it's supposed to be. Death Stranding's so weird as a game to me, because I think it is a bad game and I also think it is a good game, and I haven't played it, but I think both of those things are true, right? Because there's so much nonsense about it. Is that my vertibird? There's so much nonsense about it. I don't think that's my vertibird. It can't be. I mean, it should be. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to play that one, I think. I don't know if my computer can. I mean, probably now. I think the premise of, like, trying to deliver stuff and then slowly improving the routes as time goes on, that seems quite satisfying. That sounds fun. I don't know about any of the other stuff, but that seems to be the thing that people take away from it, that like after they get to that point they're like, oh no, it's fun. It just, you know, there's a lot to it. Right, let's go home. Preston Garvey can walk. Sorry, Preston. Mostly Kojima games oscillate between genuine profundity, laughable characters and concepts, aversion to editing, groundbreaking mechanics. I keep reading stuff about, like, people were saying, you know, he'll have like a huge criticism of any military, and then but also be like, but look at these cool guns. Is Egypt also clearly an interesting author as far as video games go? I guess in a way we sort of take what we get, I guess. There's loads of things about individualism in that sense that I'm not a big fan of, but I also do think that we should be kind of focusing. God, can we stop shooting at me? We should be kind of focusing on people who like want to make a good game, less so than the people that just want to make a good profit. Obviously, if your game tanks and it doesn't make any money, you know, you're not really gonna get a chance to do that so much. There's the Super Mutants, right? What is that? Is that supposed to be Diamond City? This is a pretty interesting world of premise. If only I didn't have to walk for a few hours over some hills with a Jenga set on my back. I see. Maybe I'm trying to find something good in that. And again, I haven't played it. I almost feel like the frustration is part of it. Yeah, kind of, you know, like. But I also think I get the impression that maybe it's also more frustrating than it needs to be. But you can do good stuff with that. Was that his intention? I don't know. I don't know about that. I think it maybe just happened that way. So I think that's why this thing of like people will play it and then they'll get to a certain point where they start making things easier for themselves because they've unlocked more things and they go, oh, I like it now. Because you've been through this like difficult journey, you've been through this gauntlet. It's like, it's gonna feel so good when I complete this game of Fallout that I've made so difficult for myself. It probably isn't. I'll probably just be like, oh, finally it's over. It is very frustrating to run into like more enemies than I can deal with. But I don't know, it does make the map feel a lot more alive. Because you couldn't just kill everyone that was ever going to be a problem if there's like factions and stuff. It's a small thing, but Death Strand being online connected, and you being able to see and use other things people made like roads and ziplines tied towards the themes, that's good. Isn't it? Is it? It's not one of those always online things, is it? Where like you can't play if it's not online. That was such a terrible. Anything that relies an internet connection to function, like cars. They've got these fucking Wi-Fi powered cars because they just assume that the whole city will be covered. Because they're designed for cities. Anything that relies like that is always very silly because there'll be 100 different reasons why it won't work. Play online or offline, you don't have to. Okay, that's good. I remember turning off the thing in Dark Souls that made players show up to fight you, but that's mostly because I was doing like... Well, I didn't play it very much at all, really. But now I think about it, I'm actually like, no, I actually would like that. I would like a random player to show up and do some nonsense. That's a few centuries. I really need, like... the missile launches weirdly in Fallout 4 kind of suck. Compared to the guns, like they don't actually do that much more damage. Although I guess there's explosive perks, so maybe I should get into that. Here I am. Home sweet home, where the corpses... We're just going to assume the corpses help the tomatoes grow or something, I don't know. Ooh, look how it made all the grass flat, that's interesting. Right, so we need a proper sort out of my fucking inventory. Because it's gotten quite ridiculous. But what's the first thing I'm going to do? I'm going to make a little box. And I'm going to put all the things I really want in it, I guess. What am I looking for? Furniture. Containers. It's a little box. Not that little. Like that. There we go. Like a fucking trunk. Why do they call it a steamer trunk? What's the steam part of that? Is it something to do with the railway legacy of the United States or something? Alright, so we're gonna put every weapon that I like. This one. Guess we'll put the mines in as well. Although, do we need to carry so many mines that we're not using? And grenades? Flare gun, Gatling laser. That's a lot of mines and grenades. Yep. Yep. Maybe not. I keep throwing these Molotovs like I'm trying to get rid of them, but like maybe I should just get rid of them, you know? Keep all these. This, the bird signal grenades. Nuke mine, I could get some use from that. Okay. We can store all these. That's already gained us all sorts of stuff. Now the thing about I want to put the clothes away, but the thing is if I take the clothes off, I'm worried that what will happen that my character will end up very naked. And I don't want to do that. So what I am going to do is put on this lab coat. Where'd it go? Am I naked? No, don't look very naked. Okay, good. So we're now gonna store all of my gear, I guess. Can't store that. I'm not sure why I have that. I don't think can I wear that? Was I wearing that? I'm gonna say maybe I was. Oh wait, that's something I don't wanna... That's something I picked up. Oh fuck. Why did I do it this way around? This is the most confusing way. Yeah, helmet, that, all these pieces. Big bag, which is gonna make it very hard to carry anything, but that's fine. Do I have the suit because it's got 2 charisma? Because I feel like I already had something for that. The ratty skirt. Okay, so we don't need the dirty tan suit that we've picked up. Just a quick naked check. Okay, we're not naked. Good. This is what we look like, I guess. Right. Oh, we got so much fucking ammo. Put all of the ammo away so that we can then take out what we know we need. I guess keep all the fucking different fusion cores. Got 1 mini nuke, which we used in an alternate dimension in which I died. Most of it was just the ammo. Look at this. We're down to like 600 carry weight. So most of it was just the ammo. For fuck's sake. Be stored in steamers, like a poop. Online works better thematically. We talk about Dark Souls or the Death Stranding. Yeah, no, just put all of the aid in, and then we'll figure out what we want, and we'll take it out. Seems like a better system. Because there's loads of things they're just sitting in my inventory and I'm like, oh, I need them eventually. It's like, do you? Will you? Are you sure? Are you gonna use these? Death Stranding, right. Yeah, well, because I guess you're not the only delivery guy, because that would be weird. You're just the best one, because you got plot armor or whatever. Can we put any of these things away? Like people's personal logs? Oh, don't put that one away, actually. That's very useful. Some of these are quest items. But I can't put them away. Oh, I can put that one away, weirdly. Oh, that's because it's a post-quest item. So you like unlock all the recipes for the beer robot. Which I always keep. Sitting here feeding my toddler's lunch, just vibrating with my head to play more Shadows of Doubt. Which one's that? Which one's that one? I don't think I know about that one. Shadows of Doubt. We have 61 Mechanist holotapes. Good thing they don't weigh anything. Got so many notes. Oh my god, wait, don't put the tickets away, because actually we might need to spend those at some point. I don't know if I can make the Nuka thing, the lunchbox. Was it mines? Bottle cap mine, yeah, there we go. Oh, we can make loads of those, so we will. Hell yeah. So with the online mode on, you're the only player in your world, but you share structures. You can leave messages to advise them on. You can share resources. That's a little similar to the game. What's a lead syringe? A rather heavy syringe causes some damage on impact, and the lead poisoning drains some of the target's health over time. I don't think that's how fast lead poisoning works. Sorry for the flashing on the screen. Can I make any good drugs? No, not really. CGC concentrate? What the fuck is that? Gives you max HP. Fucking loads of charisma and intellect, but not that much strength and endurance. Lanacinic jet? Oh, these will be things from the zombie stuff, I think. Procedurally. Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what as soon as I saw it procedurally generated, I was like halfway there anyway. But detective really got me in. With a city with a simulated population where you get to get into every room and every building. Yeah, I want to cause some absolute chaos in that game. I want to just see what I can ruin. You know, like give me any game where you can just do whatever. This is all kid stuff. I don't need this. What the fuck is a child's uniform? For being a child, we have awarded you your uniform. I have a weird feeling like I put all of the balls for the game pool, that's what it's called. I have a feeling that I put all the pool balls into storage and they got used to build something, which is very frustrating because I was very happy about collecting those. But yeah, I'm not seeing them anywhere, so I think they got used up. Oops-a-daisy. Solve this crime. Okay, how? Yes. Yeah, no, I wanna play that game, definitely. I don't care about being a detective. I don't care about solving crimes. I don't think crime solving does anything in real life. Except for maybe like, you know, big fucking industrial ones or something, but
I need to assign someone to this.
I have no faith in that. I wanna be a huge pester to everybody in that world. Like, oh fuck, this guy's again. I mean, that's also a similar thing to Disco Elysium, I imagine, which I need to get back to. I think I put too much pressure on myself to be good at Disco Elysium, a thing that's not possible. You know, because everyone's like, oh, it's so smart and cerebral, and you're like, well, I'm smart and cerebral, so I have to win this game. Like, what? One letter that goes in. Terry's note. We've got 10 technical documents. That's fantastic. I don't even know what StarCore does, but it's a quest item apparently. Gotta keep those things. Don't need those. Don't need all these safe combinations. Ricky's note. Red Menace. Oh wait, keep the games in case I want to play them, which I never will. But maybe. Recon log. Raiders and Backstreet. Racetrack. Villains be deleted. Poseidon radar transmitter? I assume that's a quest type. Yeah, Pitfall, personal log. Park pamphlet. Overdue books, we need those. Those recipes are a whole thing. That's a note. That's a quest item. All tape. Okay, I think that's I think we got everything. Let me just check there's no things that I would want. Nope. Okay, good. Weapons, apparel, misc. Okay, cool. So then the next section then will be to get all the food that we want, all the aid, I guess. Oh, also let's save because we've done a fairly oh fuck, no cigarettes. We've done a fairly significant thing, you know, that takes time. So we don't want it to then die and have to do it again. Current goal is tracking down somebody where the only clue is that they like coffee. No name, no photo, no fingerprint, no address, no job history. And yet you could solve a murder case by someone who fancies himself the Riddler in 5 minutes. Yeah, well, I guess the whole thing with the Riddler is like they're like, look at this thing I did, and there's so much information from that, right? Oh, there's some power armor pieces here. Maybe I should put that with the other. Oh wait, no, it didn't work. That's right. Okay, I'm so glad I didn't put my regular gear in here, because can you imagine trying to find it through all of these legendary things? Jeez. Right, but we're looking through aid. We're looking at. We'll take two addictol. We'll take 2 antibiotics. We'll take 10 Badjet. Take all the baked bloatfly and the other foods. We buff out's the carrier weight one, so we'll take like 5 of those. Even though we'll probably pick up more anyway, but you know. Take all the cartons of cigarettes because I will need those. Oh, my back really hurts. If I lean like this, you can't see it, but it's a really ridiculous lean I'm doing. I use those fairly often, so we'll take 8 of those. Take that as well. I don't trust the food paste. I'm scared of it. That's an interesting -9 charisma and intelligence. No, I don't think we'll need it, but we'll know that we have it. So maybe one day. Those are only resists, which isn't that good. Oh, jet, which we use a lot, so I'll take 20. Medics, we've only got 3 anyway, so might as well take all of it. Mentats I pretty much never use, so we'll take 2. We'll take the steaks and all that. We'll take the Nuka-Cola, we'll take the noodle cups, take the regular Nuka-Cola, and then we'll take the quantum Nuka-Cola. I don't really care about the other ones. We'll take all the pinkies. Take the pork and beans. Take the potato crisps. Take all of the water. How often do I use Psycho? It's not never. We'll take 5. We might need some relics, so we'll take 5 of those. The round away, we'll take 8 of those. Take the steaks. Take those steaks. Take that. I mean, that's a lot of food to take, so we probably don't need much more. Take some shine. Take 4 shine. We'll take 4 stealth boys. Take all the stim packs. Yeah, I think that's probably good. We'd take a couple of ribs, but we're carrying loads of food anyway. Okay, that's great. So now we want to take all this stuff back. We're gonna put on our gear, which is basically everything that we have. It's nice to just be able to click it and put it on and not worry. Right, there we go. Just a quick naked check. I'm not naked, good. We can... For some reason, I don't know why this is the place I put the lab coat. I think it's because it's like the first thing I ever picked up. Just my armor weighs like fucking 400. Maybe that's really what's been going on. It's this enormous armor I'm carrying around. I'm surprised it's as heavy as that. Oh, to be fair, I did also take my weapons, so that makes sense. So the next thing is ammo, I guess. Like, what weapons do we have? We've got a shotgun, so we need shotgun shells. The shotgun's not that good, though. It's for specific circumstances. So, like, potentially I might want to get rid of some weapons. I don't know. Here's an anagram of my name. Let's see if you catch me. Lady, if you call, I solved your partner's murder 4 days ago and I have your fingerprints on file. You leave now, thanks for stream. Thanks for being here, Taki. Always appreciate it. Have a good time. Doing whatever it is that you do. Making lies about streamers, I think. Yeah, there's a fusion cores in there. Should I take these fusion cores back? Maybe. I mean, I do need them. There's just so many of them. And they've all got different carry weights. Actually, they've all got the same carry weight. They've just got different levels of usage. Take the mini nuke back. Take the missiles back. This will take the shotgun shells back. I don't need fucking cannonballs. Let's be serious. Right, what other guns have I got? The flare gun. So if we've got any flares, which I keep forgetting to use, but then also I think you actually need to be near somewhere that could respond. We'll take 62 flares. Sure, why not? We got a 308 pistol, so we'll take all the 308. We've got a 50 cal sniper, which is not, it's really not that good these days, but it is accurate over a long distance, so it still kind of has a usage there. The recon one uses like, what is it, electromagnetic cartridges. There we go. And then we've got the incendiary assault rifle, which also is feeling weaker every day as everything gets progressively stronger. What does that take? Is it the 5.56 rounds? It is. And we've got explosive minigun 5mm. I think that's the last one. There we go. Now, I am thinking of getting a different pistol out, because, let's have a look at the current pistol. Just mostly because I'm running out of ammo. It'd be nice to use a different kind of ammo for a bit, maybe. This thing, although it calls it a pistol, because it's a rifle, but it's a pistol. It does 315 damage, because it shoots twice, and they do 150 damage, basically. And it uses 308s. Now, can I change that ammo? I did also want to change... There was another gun I wanted to change, which didn't get saved, and I forgot about. Was, yeah, this one. It's an advanced receiver, but I was thinking maybe like a powerful automatic... Oh, that's right, because I used a perk point to do that, and I can't currently do that, so we'll have to get... That's fine. I'm mostly just interested in this pistol, because... What's the best pistol we have, I wonder? Basement Dweller Fellow, hello. How are you? Yeah, so we're looking for a pistol. Let's go through every single one of these. See how much damage they do. Phase 6. Harpoon gun? I don't have any harpoons. Explosive bullets, but still the same kind. That's dot 45 to 70. Does that use different kinds of ammo, or is that a different type of ammo I've just not seen yet? You're good, thanks. Apart from not getting notifications you stream start. Ah, well, see, there's a great way to fix that will always work, and that is that you join the Discord. Because I always post when I'm going live. Even if I don't post in other Discords about going live, I always do it in our Discord. So that's a way that you can always get a notification. But if you're not sure, my schedule Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday will always be a 4 PM start. If I stream on Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday, it's very random and I'm just doing it out of like a whim, basically. So there's no schedule with that, but that's my official schedule, which maybe I should start advertising that a bit more. It does say on Twitch, but it's not exactly easy. You kind of have to look for that information. I'm good. I'm very tired. But it's fine because I take a break tomorrow. I'm just going through... We're playing Fallout 4. We're playing very difficult Fallout 4. We're trying to get all the magazines. And I'm trying to see if there's a pistol that can temporarily take the place of my other pistol, because I have lots of one kind of bullets and not much of another kind of bullet. But I have so many weapons that I've picked up. Top 44 pistol could be okay. It's not that much damage though. That's not even... Hey, what's that doing in there? That's not even a legendary. Yeah, that one as well. That can And this. These can all. Why are these all in here? Steadfast target. We got so many laser muskets. I don't know why I keep picking those up. Like I think that we won't need them. Laser guns never really hit that hard. Western revolver. Is that much different from the other one? This is .44, which let me check if I've got a lot of those. That's the wrong one. Oh, I could have just checked. I could have just checked in the same thing. I don't know why I needed to. Whatever. Give me back. Give me back access to the. There we go. So we got all the way down to. Oh, Western Revolver's right at the bottom. There's 86 damage, and then there's another pistol. Oh, that's a .44, and the Western one's a .4. No, it's also a .44. This is 85 damage. Shit, I've lost it. 69 damage. As opposed to 300 damage. So none of these really replace it. I don't know. Maybe let's get the Western one and try and upgrade it and see if we can get something out of that. Talbot retaining information. Don't worry. So am I. How many mags do I have? This many. So like, hang on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 69. Oh, I actually have 70 then because I think I counted that correctly. That seems like a lot more than I thought. So that's about halfway. That's about halfway through them. Because I think there's like 120, 130 or something. Where's that? There we go, Unstoppables. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. We got 70. Hey! Fantastic. That's way more. I thought I had like 30 or something. That's way more than I thought I had. Trying to think of how many hours of Fallout that we've streamed, because it will tell me that it'll say the save is this old or whatever, but there's like there's 5 days, 7 hours, but there's a huge amount. There's like 2 days of content that's not counted towards that save because it wasn't saved or whatever. I think I do need to delete the saves though, because I do notice it's slowing down a bit. So let's delete some of these ones. Just careful not to delete too many of them. I only you know, if you've made a problem that's more than like 3 saves back, then you gotta stick with it, to be honest. There we go. At first I thought you were saying like magazine as in like guns. Oh, I'm still carrying too much. What the fuck? It'd be these extra guns. Let's yeah, stop hurting yourself. Crunch that up. Crunch that one up. Crunch that one up. Crunch that one up. Crunch that one up. This is the one we're gonna upgrade. Have we? Gunslinger. You need Gunslinger to be better at this gun. That's upsetting. Can I do anything of it? Gun rank 4. Gun rank 4. We can put a fucking reflex sight on it, I guess. Is that gonna help me that much? I don't know. Now it's a tactical Western revolver. Good job, everybody. And I'm still almost over the carry weight. Right. So we're gonna store. What was the pistol I was using before? We're gonna store this one. No, we're not. We did it wrong. We're gonna store this one, and then we're gonna put this one. This one's gonna replace. Even though it doesn't really do any damage, but it uses a different ammo, which I have loads of. Is that gonna take me over the carry weight? It absolutely fucking takes me over the carry. How have we put so much stuff away, and yet we're carrying more? Is it just because of the ammo? Is it because I already had ammo in there and I took ammo out, so it's like about double the fucking carry weight through ammo? Okay, in that case, we're gonna halve some of these piles. There we go. Wait, did I pick up flamer ammo? When did that happen? Oh, there's a flares, never mind. 5mm, I do kind of need that many. What is it that's making it weigh so much? Is it just all the fusion cores? Probably is just the fusion cores. Let's put some fusion cores away. Oh, let's put more fusion cores away than that. Put some more fusion cores away. Actually, let's put that whole section away. There we go. We can just use these ones. That took the carry weight down considerably, so I think it was just all the fusion cores I had. Okay. So we'll drink a little water. Yeah, I have no idea when we'll finish all this Fallout stuff. Maybe we'll come back to it in a more determined way and have like more streams for it or something, but like at the moment I'm quite comfortable the way that I'm doing this with streaming, how I keep doing different games and stuff. Right, where's Preston Garvey? We left him behind, didn't we? So he's probably gone back to Sanctuary. Probably teleported to Sanctuary faster than we could get here by jet plane. But that's fine, you know, it's just a video game. There's the Punch Bag Memorial, a true hero. I still haven't modded out those things, I need to do that. See if I can remember to do that at the end of stream. Was there another mod I needed to add as well? I don't remember. Hello, Mama Murphy. I know what you're looking for. You want drugs? Oh, Preston Garvey's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, trash can car. Oh, I remember what's giving me so much carry weight. It's like the 900 bottles of water I've got.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what I got.
Carla, do you sell, by any chance, do you sell nukes? Sell missile? I'll take that. Take those. Which was the one I needed? 308 rounds? If I put that away, whatever, we'll buy those. Got anything else that's good? I don't think so. I don't think so. Wet wipes? Oh, that's right, that comes from Nicole. Bobby pins. Yeah, anything... Oops, hang on. Do I want to buy a bunch of copper from rubber from you? Do I want to buy a bunch of copper? These things cost the same amount, which is surprising. I don't really need any of those things so badly that I feel like I would want to buy them. Maybe crystal, actually. Okay, and then we're gonna give you a bunch of water. How much money that is? Oops. Oops, I did it again. Oh, you can take a bit more than that. Yeah, there we go. I take your money. I didn't realize I had 15,000 caps. When did that happen? We could maybe buy something serious with that. Right, okay. Oh, also, I wonder if they've... I wonder in, like, the second since I was here, if they've gotten any more purified water. They've gotten 86 purified water in that time. Fantastic. Do a little save. Make a little love. Where is Preston Garvey?
Take care.
There he is.
Dear.
Excuse me.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the
Yeah, I know. We already have the quest.
over there. Better go see what's going
Stop
on.
complaining when there's nothing left to complain about.
I need you to follow me.
I need your help.
Sure thing, General.
Wait, who's that? It just was like, hello. Right, okay, fantastic. We do need more vertibird grenades, and I think I didn't pick those up. Oh no, I did. So we're gonna go to the Brotherhood place. And I don't know, maybe we'll walk to the next location. I got my Western gun here. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! You have to click it each time, okay. I don't think this is going to be a particularly solid gun. But I'm kind of hoping that what will happen is I'll get some perk points. You know, actually, I don't have any perk points really into Gunslinger, which is weird how much I've been using pistols and I've not done that. Because that could be an area to get lots of damage from. Hang on, I'm just going to get some water. 1 second. I'm going to be right back with 20 seconds and get some water. I promise I won't be gone. Unless I die. I've returned. It was more than 20 seconds. I apologize. My hair looks kind of nice. It's a shame that my face doesn't look so nice. Or you would get to see it, but it all sort of, the way it dried, it kind of flattened to my head a bit. But it actually looks quite nice. It looks kind of sweet. Right. Come on, Vertbird. Take me away. Oh, there you are.
I've always wanted to see what this was like.
Ooh, Preston Garvey likes that, huh? We're going down to the Pridwin. We're going down to Funky.
Glad to have you aboard, man.
Well, they're not particularly funky there.
Weapons hot and ready.
Hey, what if I just started shooting my generators and everything? You know, fuck my base. I am proud of my little missile tower. It looks very rickety from up here, but yeah, I'm less impressed with myself for my like ring of turrets that I've got on this one that you should be able to see in a second, because it is just me spamming them in the hopes that they'll kill anything that comes near. Who is shooting me? But the turret towers, that feels smart. That feels like I'm being clever and making something that the game is supporting and stuff like that, you know? Let's go and have a big fight. Gotta get the magazines. We have 70, officially 70. And this is like, what, the 33rd? Maybe 32nd episode? And we've averaged, I want to say we've averaged 4 hours, but I actually think we probably averaged more than that, because there were definitely some where I went on for like 7 hours. Because I was just like, but I'm Fallouting. I'm having so much Fallout fun. It's weird to think that I played the single player now. This is one of these issues with streaming video games, is that you just end up wanting to stream every video game, and even maybe not playing games on the basis that they're not as streamable. So if I think the game's boring for people to watch, but it's interesting for me, then maybe I'll play it in my own time. But yeah, no, there's always something of like, well, why'd you play Fallout by yourself when you could get people to watch it instead? The idea of just entertaining yourself. Yeah, no, I guess I played it for ages. What's a game I would play by myself if it came out? I mean, maybe Elden Ring. I don't actually think people streaming Elden Ring was that interesting, personally. I guess. I don't know. If you're really into it, then that's fine. But that's probably one. That's probably one I wouldn't stream. Partly just because, and this is another streaming thing. It's like I couldn't necessarily think of a gimmick to do with it. I saw Animification did this thing where he could only fight the bosses with companions. He couldn't actually do any damage to them, but he could heal his companions. So he was playing like as a Pokemon leader. But pretty quickly, he just found a dog that would just poison them, and then so long as they survived the fight for long enough, they would just die anyway. I was like, I guess. Maybe if there's a game, I don't know. Yeah, like something. I do have a thirst for something with like a good campaign, right? You know, like you've got to go through all these things to win, but I don't know what's gonna fill that. Maybe if Starfield or whatever that game's called is good, then I might get into that. But that's very likely. In that case, that would be very likely to be a streamed game because this would be like a new game. But most things, like, you know, even with Zelda, can't necessarily, even though I would want to play that, it's like, I have to wait. The Nintendo games never go down in prices. Maybe that was a bad example, but like with so many of these games, when they release and they're like £60, and it's like, that's, that's a pretty significant amount of money for me, you know, that's like, gosh. So I have to like wait a year for everything, and I don't know. It's not like I'm chasing an audience of like here's the cut price new game, cutting edge. Sorry, I was thinking about the other thing. The cutting edge new game. You get to see it here first. You get to see your favorite personality pull it apart. Like I'm not. That's not what the channel's about. And you know every other channel's gonna be doing it as well anyway, right? So like what's the point? But there is a kind of thing of sort of like, hey, you may not have picked up on this game, or maybe you didn't get to see it, but like it's cheaper now, so let's get into it. Which I feel like I've had that with a couple of games. Games too pricey, half of the finish on release. Yeah, no, it genuinely, it sucks because you don't get to be in the crowd of everybody that couldn't wait. But there's like a year or something. What? What's the Institute? What? What's going on?
Take him down.
Shoot to kill.
Proctor.
Okay. Are they being attacked by synths down there? How are they even... Are you even aiming at anything? I mean, I see that there's some marks, but I don't see anything. I'm gonna save before I end up jumping off by accident. Oops, wrong menu. Here we go. Mainly from the supposed AAA studios. Yeah. No, we're definitely in, like, if it wasn't for, like, indie development and the internet and stuff, we would be in another video game crash, I think. Or, like, fastly approaching some kind of thing. The variety in the video game market in the way that things are developed is the thing that's keeping it alive. But, you know, kind of barely. Like, they're getting more expensive. Way more, I feel like, at least in my cognition of video games coming out. I'm sure this was more true in an earlier time that I maybe wasn't aware of, but was still alive for. It feels like very significantly big games are copying big games, which to me means no innovation, right? You stop. I want to get through the door. There we go. So, yeah, no, that stuff leads to a kind of burnout from consumers. Why am I stuck in this pipe? I'm like consistently moving backwards. There we go. What is this? Anyway, really glitchy Predwin today, I guess. Plenty of good indie titles. Some of the best games I've ever played have been indie games. Things like Fast and Light's quite up there. I don't know, I really like Fast and Light, but I tend not to play it more than a couple of rounds. Into the Breach I thought was fantastic, which is by the same studio.
Address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth
Vampire Survivors is obviously fantastic. Also, with all three of those games I mentioned, I feel like they also have very good, really good policies for like.
That is all.
Shut up! Stop talking. I feel like they have very good policies for how they sell their games and how they're available and stuff.
What are you gonna do with that?
They're not just out. They obviously are making money, but they're not just out to make money. The money is you buy the game. Everything else is, you know, like a nice thing. However, indie games have I really liked. I mean, Minecraft was an indie game, I suppose. Right?
Tegan.
What can I get for you today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
I'm actually not looking for some firepower. I'm looking for a very specific grenade. There we go. If you somehow have a weapon here that's better than what I have, you don't. Only cost 140. That's not so bad. They're like five caps a piece. Let's summon a vertibird. Yeah. Most of the innovation in AAA titles comes from indie games. Now I will say, there's innovation in some things. I think Shadow of Mordor could have been an extremely boring game if it were not for the Nemesis system, which they have unfortunately like triple copyrighted because they're like, oh, we did something good, it's ours. I don't know. I think Nemesis could be a genre of game, you know, or at least a mechanic. But that stuff's fantastic because you know, the world feels so alive and interactable, and like I do want to get to playing Shadow of War at some point on stream, because some of the mechanics for when orcs would choose to chase you into like other zones and stuff was really fun, and like, oh shit, this guy. But there was a thing in Shadow of Mordor where I just got so skilled, no orc was ever a threat. You sort of hit them a bit too hard and then they die and they're gone. I'm shooting you. Can you tell yet? Can you tell I'm shooting you yet? Supposed to do 20% more damage each time, I think. Pow! 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 Oh, they're healing. They'll heal. Give me some budget. Yeah. Reloading time. Oh, I'm really hungry, I've just realized. What time is it? Oh, exactly 3 hours. That's so interesting, isn't it? Because that's the time, in my head, that's the time of like, that I allotted for the stream. Exactly 3 hours I get hungry? Freaky almost. Even, especially considering that I very often go to like 4 hours. Can we shoot this guy or what? Oh. 20% more damage than this, maybe? Maybe yes? Please? Please? Alright, just wait for the AP. Do I have a visual on them? Does he say that because I lost visual on them, I wonder? Sometimes the game is a bit reactive like that and it's actually kind of cool. I think Fallout 4 actually, you know, had quite a lot of little hidden things like that that I don't think anybody ever saw. Oh, missed. This gun sucks. I can't believe I swapped it out. Maybe if I level up, I can get the gun picks. Although I need to level up like 5 times really. But let's try a different gun, like this one. That's not that much better. Wait, who's that? A lookout? Oh, that's all the way over from that ship. Wait, that's all the way from that ship. What are you doing here? That doesn't make any sense. Although I do think I needed to find them for a quest, so I guess that's useful. Whee! You're dead in a second. Oh! There's some Brotherhood. I've noticed them because I just saw them get peppered with lasers. That's obviously a Gatling laser. I talk to you, Lookout, before you leave. Yeah. Don't leave, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave, I need to talk to you. I think your quest thing I need to do. Okay, you won't talk to me because we're in combat. No idea what's happening on screen right now. There we go. Can I talk to you now? Okay, maybe I already did talk to you. But yeah, why you're so far from home? Is it because I dragged you up here and you've only just like loaded back in? Oh, that nuka? Oh, it was a nuka grenade. Okay. I guess I'll help. Because you do seem to be dying. I wonder if the 20% extra... Oh no, I guess it doesn't work. I was going to say 20% extra accuracy counts for post-crit. So if crit is 100%. But doesn't look like it does. Oh. We're a Raider Fiend. What are we doing here? I think we're trying to... I mean, we'd have to walk around that. Let's do it. Let's do a bit of walking. Let's go in this direction. No, that's your arm. I want to hit you in the head. Oh, my head. That's where I do my thinking. I've got my love of botany. I have a love of botany. For someone that doesn't look after my plants very well. I don't know. Sometimes when I see stuff where people are like, yeah, you see life grow and you feel restored, and I'm like, that sounds like a bunch of nonsense. But then I see like a little plant growing out of a brick wall, and I'm like, oh, that's amazing, and it's bigger than the last time, and I do feel restored, and then I'm like, oh yeah, maybe it's true. Hello, generic settler. I live in this bush. Hello. I got fatigued by that. Oh, hello. I don't like how it's doing like 99% damage on them. I feel like it's wasting my bullets if I use 2 of those, because I don't have that many of them, comparatively. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've really been wowed by a game. I guess I was a little bit wowed by Vampire Survivors. But I really want like a big game that will take up all my time, that will be really fun and impressive, and I'll have a good time with it, to like knock me off my feet. I'm so ready for that. Like my new obsession or something. Like, it doesn't have to be like Skyrim. It doesn't even have to be that genre. I have the same problem with films, and again, it's the same issues, right? Like the industry is monopolized, so there's not as much innovation. And to be fair, I don't actually watch that many films that I probably should be, and also I do discredit, because there are good films that have come out that I haven't watched yet. But I don't know, just generally I feel sort of very like cynical when I look at game releases, and I don't feel like anything impressive is coming out, and there's a lot of things that I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll play that, but it's not the same sort of like.
But that just looks like junk to me.
Shut up, Preston Garvey. Yeah, you know, I'm ready to be wowed. I'm ready to see The Sims for the first time again, and maybe we're talking about nostalgia here, which I personally don't trust. I think that anybody that bases their decisions on nostalgia is going to hurt either themselves or someone else. This bridge seems safe enough. Yeah. So what? I don't know. I say dream game, but like I literally have dreams about like a game that combines loads of other games together. So like the combat's really good. And then there's like maybe there'll be building in it or something as well. The building mechanic. But then, you know, quite often games that have all of these features tend to be a lot rougher and like not that well polished. Like imagine with all the resources of a AAA studio, but all of the sort of care of an indie developer, if they went and made something, not necessary, just to name a random example, something that's could do with a lot of polish, something like Rust. We could have a legendary game. We really could. But there's usually always some issue one way or the other, where they're like, oh well, we don't want to put that much care in because, you know, we're all about the profit, and then they usually end up hating the profit that they're supposed to be doing that for in the first place. I've noticed personally. We can get across this without being. No, I'm not so sure. Yes, let's hide behind these glass tubes. If anyone asks, Preston's just using the phone.
Hey, who's there?
No one's here. Oh, I think we can actually stealth past them. And they've started to fight somewhere else, so fantastic. Whoa! Alright, there we go. Yeah, I like Chivalry. The combat. I think I was kind of a little blown away when I first played the first Chivalry, just because I felt like, I don't know, is it silly to say it felt kind of revolutionary the way you had different attacks and then your positioning affected where those were swinging and like where you were looking affected and all sorts of stuff. So it felt so much more responsive, and I felt like there was so much more choice with it. And then Chivalry 2 is just a better version than Chivalry 1. They did take certain things away. Like they almost have like a weapon stamina specifically, and if you run out of that, then it gets knocked out of your hands. Ooh. Was there something that we were supposed to do here? There are some issues near here, which I don't remember. I do everything you wanted.
Captain.
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly oblige them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he sent me off to get some parts or something, but I don't think any of those are close to here. So we're apparently, oh, that's right, there's a magazine inside the boat, which I can't get to. Or is that what that is? But there's one down the road. I think we should go and seek that one out. What do you say, Preston Garvey? Whoa! Come along, Preston Garvey. He's probably just going to teleport out the bottom of the ship, I think. Right, let's save. So I don't know if people know, I've been having this persistent issue with my monitor where sometimes it switches on and it makes this like awful whining sound, and what was fantastic is that only started happening when I was in a Discord call and live on Marcus Keeley's stream. I guess for the first time live on his stream, right? So that's kind of a significant time. And I had to, because I was talking to him and I was saying all these things about this piece that I'd written, and I had to just switch off my monitor. I can't remember if I was like, I think I opened the stream on the phone so I could at least see what people were saying and stuff like that, but like I couldn't click on anything, I couldn't do anything, and then I was desperate. I was trying to fix it at the same time whilst also like saying like, oh yeah, I think this and this would be nice and etc etc etc, like pressing all the buttons on the monitor trying to get it to work in the desperate hope that I could. But it seemed like eventually the solution was just to take the power out, but it's still something that's happened again. And I mean, aside from it being very annoying to me personally, there's also, it cuts through any filter that I have.
Sure that's worth taking with us?
Shut up, Preston Garvey. Wait, was that it? It was just here. Yes. The coif, just like that. The hornet's nest. Get a Marge Simpson haircut.
It's me, Marge Simpson. Homer.
No, what would happen if the Simpsons was Fallout 4? Homer would definitely get infected with, well, like everything, especially modern Simpsons, but I feel like he eventually would get a super mutant virus. Bart would get ghoulified on purpose, undoubtedly.
Nice.
Maggie would take too many mentats and get psychic powers, I think. I mean, if it was Fallout 4, Lisa would undoubtedly be in the railroad. But I don't know, because the way that they write Lisa, at least in modern times since I've seen, it's much less of this, like, ideological... Wait, why am I... Hang on. Do I not have the perk? Wait, I don't have the perk. I thought I did. Fuck's sake. Well, we'll have to get that perk again. Yeah, they kind of changed her from like speaking truth that, you know, an adult might be like afraid to say, and they just turned her into sort of like a busybody. Or like, you know, maybe she would have like an ideologically pure motive, and then like it would just fuck up and be miserable. And I don't know, it felt weirdly punitive almost. Like, oh, we don't want your way of thinking. And I know there's this kind of thing of like reflecting different political attitudes in America at different times. It's why Star Trek doesn't look the way it does anymore. Star Trek these days tends to be a bit more bleak future, because people, without realizing it, but I think Deep Space Nine is maybe the only show that did realize that the Federation is a stand-in for America and what people think and feel about what America is, or what they think it could become maybe. So you know, because people now, Americans especially, are realizing that it's just this big empire that's sort of lied to them for ages. Their visions of the future tend to be a lot less positive, and when they tend to do Star Trek in the future of when, you know, they've previously done other series, they tend to have the Federation collapsing. I think is a fairly common story theme that I've seen. Right, we're going this way. We might be able to get a few magazines here, because it seems like that one was... I don't know why I never went to that one before. It was just literally walk in and grab. I must have just missed it somehow. Hello. For the punishment of... For the crime of being called a raider, I've shot and killed you. Simpsons. It's the Simpsons.
Homer! Stop taking FEV virus, Homer.
Marge! It makes my muscles big. That's my impression of Homer Simpson. If you would like me to stop, please clearly state so. Homer Simpson! Oh! Hey, it's me, Bart. That's so bad.
Hey, it's me, Bart. Don't have a cow, man. Eat my shorts. I'm Lisa.
No, that's even worse. Lisa, the voice actor, has a very... It's like squeaky in a really good way. Lisa's honestly the character, the actor, and everything. One of the more sort of like, I don't know what the word is, and I'm sure there is one for it. But you know when you get a character and you have them talk and you have them say speeches and stuff. I guess it's gravitas. Lisa's actually got a surprising amount of gravitas for a character that's just like, you know, like really really squeaky. You know, if we're talking about The Simpsons. That raider had nothing. And nobody. Truly, that raider was alone. That's kind of sad. Let's see if we can get this issue 2 then. There'll be some reason. Because I've been local to here before. There'll be some reason why I've not done this before. Ciao. Got you. Oh. You have a friend. With the same mask as you, so it's like you're related. I tried to look up and like never use a search engine to find something funny, because what you'll find is a bunch of people trying very hard to insist that something's funny or something that's like so generic that it's not, you know, it's not comically interesting. But so I was looking up for like Fallout 4 memes, and they just, all of them were bad and cringy and awful and not funny and like really had no value at all. But the one I do remember, I guess, was someone had just like written some comics or something about Fallout 4, and they had a few of them because it was them and Hancock as their companion, where they were like really sad because they killed a raider that had the same mask as them. They're like, no, my brother. And I'm like, well, that's passably funny, I suppose. That's like the best I saw. Not even like what I expected was maybe like screenshots or dramatizations of like bugs and stuff that happen in Fallout 4, but like, nah, none of that. Oh, I remember this. It's like really hard to... I never worked out how to get up there, I think was the issue. There's a building there and there's a building there. Maybe this one? You get up this one and then you... No. Is it a jetpack only? Is this like a jetpack only space, maybe? I do keep forgetting that there's jetpack in the game. But you have to have power armor and all sorts. Oh, it's more Rats of Mines on. I've never seen that outside of that one place. I was wondering if they could spawn elsewhere, and I guess, although it might just be entirely because of, hey, it might just be entirely because of the mod that I've got on. But that was fun. Oh, this looks like a way up potentially. Get me into that magazine location.
Who's there?
Me, hello. I've come to shoot you and take your stuff. Of course you can leave. But then where would I get all the XP from?
Over there?
Wow. How? Dead.
You're dead.
How? You're dead. I think I seem to be getting regular like level 1 raiders kind of thing, because they'll have no health and I'll shoot them once and they'll die. I was getting in other games, I was getting like way too much of that before I modded it, and I feel like the modding is actually sort of countering that, because it would just be like I would run everywhere and I would just be headshot, one headshot, one headshot, one headshot, everything all the time, which, you know, feels great for a bit, but after a certain point you feel almost like pestered by having to fight things at all, because it's so quick and easy. Right, there's a bunch of them up there. Oh, this, I mean, it kind of looks like a way up there, but then it's sealed off. So that's only a way down to something that you can't really get up and down of. So can we go up this way? Have I been here before? Was there just too many raiders or something? There must have been some reason I left it behind. Can we take a nap on this bed? We can. There we go. A little nap with Preston. And then they'll wake fatigued. And I'm like, well, what's the point of sleeping? But that's how I feel in real life. Takes me like an hour after waking up. Ooh, hello. There's lots of stuff here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just to like, just to process being awake or something. Pew. 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 Dead. Fantastic. Now for you. Wait, did that show me what level they were there? Level 114. So those ones are obviously scaling with me. And that one's level 114 as well, okay.
Something's out there.
We get you all. Oh, no, you're still there. Let's use a critical to hit you through a brick wall. There we go. And you still didn't die. Dang it. Dang it, nugget. Darn it. Are you dead yet? You moved, because I can see your head is over there. You know, fuck it. Send them a missile. See if they can resist that damage. They resisted the damage. Okay, well, we've all learned an important lesson here today. I don't know what the lesson is. Just take from it. Everybody else has learned a lesson. I haven't. Alright, so we got a boarded up elevator. So this doesn't actually go anywhere. Or does it? Unless we go this way. Did we already go this way? No, I don't think we went this way. The mystery of the fallen building. Right, yeah, we already killed some of their lookouts. Oh, there's a little bridge lift thing. I remember now. I've done this before in non-modded worlds. That's why I can't find a way to get over. Preston Garvey has jumped off the building for reasons unknown. I wish they had some. I get sometimes they're like, oh, I can't make this, I should jump over it. But I wish they had some kind of context for like huge drops, and they didn't do that. Because they got the Minecraft zombies to stop doing that, right? Kinda. They used to always walk towards you, regardless of what was in the way, and now they walk around it. But if they think they can get a hit on you, they will risk it a little bit. But you know, if they can add that to Minecraft. Maybe this isn't where I wanted to go actually. It's saying there's an entrance to a building, which is near to one of these things. My assumption is by getting here, we've like unlocked the capacity to get to that location, but I don't actually know where that is. And I've walked around on the ground a lot and I've not seen it. It's like all the way across there. Like, is it that building? We have to go across through there to get to it? Is that why Preston Garvey fell off the building? Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out together, everybody. Let's get across this building. Yeah, no, I see there's a whole thing down there. But I don't see any way to get down there. Unless we go round here or something. Like this. Should I just jump on it? It seems like there would be a way there, but I can see that that's boarded up. Let's fucking jump on it. And then we should be able... No? Okay. No, because that's also boarded up. What is this place? It might be the other side of this building, based on where that location is. Can we get down? I didn't mean to take whatever that was. Can we like very... Oh wait, I think I took a cigarette or something because I've stopped moving. No? Oh yeah, no it is. Because it's doing the animation cycle now. Yeah, we jump down and then go around. But I've been on the ground before and I've not seen a door. I feel like I'm unintentionally rhyming everything I'm saying. But I need to get in. I need to find this magazine. Okay, that didn't do that much damage. Preston, you can't talk about jumping off things. There you go, it's impact. Maybe it is this building. Oh, maybe I couldn't do it because it's like yeah, it's one of the railroad quests.
Terminal should open this.
Yeah, okay. So that's why okay, so that's why I can't get it. It was nothing to do with not being able to access the roof or whatever, which we did. Okay. Right. That's a quest specific one. I reckon we can get that other one that's across from here though. What direction is it? Kind of in that direction? Also, a lot of the times, whenever I see these big walls, I always associate them with like a lot of raiders. Because that's kind of how it is in the game, but like especially with all the mods and stuff. To hold back the huge wave of raiders, even though the raiders built it. Is this the building? This looks like it would be a building with a magazine. Green Tech Genetics. Oh, broken front door. Well, isn't that interesting? Maybe we'll take a little look around. What the fuck is a granulated cylinder? Glad I found that, whatever that is. I never even heard of that before. That makes me think it's part of a mod, maybe. Okay, so there's no visible entrances to this building. Oh. So how do we get in? Maybe it's got like a basement or something. I really hope it's not another one of these ones. I don't even know if these exist. It might just be in my head, but like ones that you have to jetpack to get into. Or like maybe some kind of quest needs to happen to it or something. 'Cause this thing's built like a tank and I don't see any way to get into it. Also, I seem to have awoken something nearby, so I've got to be careful about that. It's just a big puzzle of a building. No front door, no side entrances. So I get, you know, like, do you just go up on that building and then jetpack over? Because I think that's what I'm gonna do. I can't remember. I feel like it's like you need loads of science perks or something to get jetpacks. I guess we'll go. We can't do the mass fusion building because that's another one that's locked. I guess we can go to Cabot House, which if I remember correctly, that's the one where they're like, we have the secret to immortality, which we've actually had since the 1800s or whatever.
You picked the wrong fight.
Why did you? Why are you picking a fight with me? I'm clearly the Grim Reaper of the Wasteland. I'm dressed like the Grim Reaper of the Wasteland. Also, there's two of us. Although, Preston Garvey is not dressed as the Grim Reaper of the Wasteland. Oh, that's not a person, that's a ghoul. Rawr. Yay, I leveled up. Right, time to level up the thing I was supposed to level up, which was the locksmith. And hopefully not die and forget about it again, like I did every other time. In fact, let's save at this point, so we have to, it has to be this. Right, where are my cigarettes? No, that's purified. That's purified water. What am I gonna eat today? I'm nearly out of stuff. Ah, fuck. I drank 2 quantums because I was doing it too quickly. Right, there we go. We have 300 cigarettes now. Oh, we got 175. Yeah. I guess I'll just do my usual thing of pasta and broccoli and cheese. I'm almost out of cheese. But to be honest, I've got the cheese for the pasta. And then I got the broccoli because you can't just keep eating cheese pasta. You gotta have other stuff. I also had ham that I was putting with it, but the ham was so nice that I just ended up making sandwiches out of it instead. It was very tasty. If it was up to me and I had like infinite money, then I would probably just keep getting Domino's over and over again. Because that stuff's actually good these days. It ain't cheap. It is cheaper if you buy it on the app, but even then it still feels kind of expensive. But you know, it's good. Oh fuck. Like quality. It's nice to not make food. It's so nice to not make food. It's so energy consuming. I know people are like, just make a bunch. But the thing is, because that's more work to do in one go, I get so much more exhausted that I get put off doing anything because I'm so tired. Sometimes, I don't know, if I make like burritos or something and I make too much like burrito mix, then that's usually good to freeze or whatever. What do I normally do with that? I tend not to like freezing, although as I get older, freezing's like more and more of a good thing. A lot of things I'll just put in the fridge with the presumption that, you know, I'll eat them before they go off. But like as an adult, that's a bad presumption to make. But defrosting stuff is also... Ooh, lots of robots around here. Yeah, defrosting's a whole effort as well. It depends what it is. Oh fuck. Right, we're in danger. Oh. Oh, okay, I killed one of them. This is the handy Dominator. Why do they all have like sex names? Oh god. Sexy robots. Oh, robot exploded. I'm actually doing alright against them. I mean, I'm dying a little bit. But I've killed more of them. Well, they've killed 0, and I've killed like 4, so... Oh, hello. Yeah, Succubus, Dominator, Destroyer. They're all... Why are they all like sexy names? Sexy robots. Right, Preston Garvey's already useless. Devils. Gorgon? I don't know that a Gorgon is very sexy. But maybe I just don't know enough about Gorgons. Wait, Gorgons are the... Oh my god. I don't like that they've got skulls. Just keep shooting. Keep shooting and think of the Commonwealth. Hang on, do I have any good grenades? Like electronic grenade of some kind. Pulse grenade? Perfect. It says I'm safe from feral hunters. I'm like, fantastic. Can I be safe from robots, please? At least there wasn't 50 sentries. Although maybe they just haven't been able to get through the gap. Alright, you can die. So don't laser me. Oh shit, we've got Rust Devils. Given the number of robots, I'm kinda hoping there's not so many Rust Devils. I say level 95? Level 115. Protectron, there we go. Scourge. Yeah, get him! I was so excited about that. Someone is trying to laser me for a wall. Oh fuck. Oh god, that was a lot of health. Good thing I jumped, or I would definitely have died from that. Right, there we go, knocked you over. Ah, I'm getting hit hard. Oh, it's by you. Sentry bot carnage. You seem to have less health than the regular sentry bots, so that's not so bad. Oh, that's another nuke grenade. Killed so many robots. What would Asimov think? Ow, 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 ow. That's hurting me more than I'm comfortable with. And you have gotten behind me. No, no, I couldn't move. Oh, for fuck's sake. I couldn't, for some reason I couldn't do anything. It just, I lost control there. And you get stunned? Oh, there I go. They look so cool. I mean, it was kind of a fun fight, aside from the dying. I don't even remember what building we were trying to get into. I guess it was just like a random robot thing. I prefer the robots to the Rust Devils, because the Rust Devils are just raiders. There's nothing special about them, but their stats seem to be much higher. I haven't even I've not even done anything to the Rust Devils. I've not improved them. I have improved the robots, to be fair, so that they generally have more health. But that doesn't seem to have affected this so much. But unless the Rust Devils in the game stats count as raiders, right? As a separate faction of raiders, and upgrading raiders upgraded them. But I don't think so, because I think the raider mod mostly just gives them better like gear, like armor mostly. And the Rust Devils already have that. So I never felt the need to make them more difficult, because they're already difficult enough, basically. Right, come on, Preston Garvey. Oh, it's that thing again. And away we go. Excuse me, why is that on fire over there? Is that just a regular fire? Or have they been attacked by a sentry bot? Who can say in Fallout War, where I'm so tired. We'll go a bit longer. I want to get into Cadet House. I didn't want to have to fight all the robots to do that. We're nearby. Yeah, we just keep going this way. I can't remember if that's one of the ones that's got like the murderer in it, who's like, I'm a big murderer. You'll never get me. Oh fuck, it's the same thing again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got you. Ah fuck, it is, isn't it? Good thing I don't seem to have that much health. Ooh. Ooh. No! I'm running for mayor. Away. Oh, I'm getting lasered. The laser is so bad. The laser is like, I think it's because it's a damage over time, but it also does a lot of damage. So it almost always is the most deadly thing. I can't see. I can't see. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna jet my way away. Assuming that doesn't immediately kill me. Where is my jet? Who moved my jet? I just want to be able to see what's going on. And also fucking annihilate them. Yes. It's me. I'm no longer the small coward I once was. I'm Squelchy! Ah! So many explosions going on right now. Right, go away. No! Oh, okay. Right. Alright, well that was fun, but I think it's time for me to stop streaming and to find someone to raid. Oh, sorry that so abruptly stopped the music there. Let me find play me the jazz. YouTube jazz. Please. One jazz, please. There we go. So then I can do it really fancy, right? And go on the screen. I can be like, yes. Well, that was a nice episode of Fallout, wasn't it? Lots of death, lots of challenging themes, just a few rants, you know, all that sort of stuff. Let's have a look to see which of my friends, because we're all friends, and if we're not, we stop raiding each other, I guess, is live. I could do with a little raid. Now, I am curious to raid this person. I'm just gonna have a little look and see what they're doing. Oh, they're playing like a Doom game. Maybe them. Because I'm trying to, on the one hand, I've got people that I would be more likely to raid. They got way more viewers, so I'm almost like, oh, you don't need it. You don't need my raids. And then I got people that I maybe raid quite often, but they don't have many. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's go raid a friend, a kind person. And lover of what game was it that we were playing? I think it was like Quiplash or something, where every single answer just became cum, which was very silly, but also quite fun. We're gonna go raid Hi Marshall Dave, who's playing a game that looks like a Doom game, but it's a 40k game, and I don't know if it's like recently came out or something. Yeah, Hi Marshall Dave, very accepting of new people, I would say, in his community, so if you like that, I think you'll appreciate him. Thank you so much, everybody. Next official stream is on Thursday at 4 PM, and then there'll be Friday at 4 PM. There's a very low chance I will do a bonus stream on Wednesday, mostly, and I say low chance, bonus streams are not official, but I do need a break, because I streamed for the weekend. That's not a good idea. It's never a good idea, but it's also a good idea. Goodbye. Bye, everybody. I love you all. Genuinely. It's weird to say that streaming's like a positive influence, because I can just see all the flaws in it, but the streaming, this bit, the bit that's inside the screen, it's fantastic. It's really good. I enjoy doing it. I really appreciate that people come and see it and enjoy it and get engaged with it. That's really nice. It makes me feel good. So thank you, everybody. And let's go.